Selena. It's a bad baby. Oh, Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oh, Cliff girl. Put them heels on and rule.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, Susanna, for being one of the first people here. This is Sipping with Selena. Unfortunately, I always choose the wrong time, but you can never tell when these big YouTubers decide to go live, and you have to fit your way in there some type of way. Look, I try to pick the right times. Even if I pick another time, somebody is going live on that time. I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm just doing the best that I can. Hey, CX, one of my favorite mods. Good to see you. I'm not going to be long. Like I said, this is Sipping with Selena. So I have a little wine with me, and whoever else is coming along, hopefully they'll have some little wine with them or a shot or whatever. I don't know I can't pronounce it. I think it's Carlos. I gotta look at that wine bottle, but I have been I got it from Walmart, so it was like $20. It was a big jug of wine. And sometimes I get wine to kind of relax and loosen up a little bit after a long day of doing things and being around kids. Sometimes you have to really kind of regroup, and you have to wind down. So I wanted to do Sipping with Selena because I still love Tasha K. When it comes to celebrity gossip, her and Storm Monroe are my favorite. And she had winos, because she would always have some wine on the side or whatever. And I said, you know what? Let me do a Sipping with Selena. I need to put the link in the chat so somebody can come up. So you can get out the bushes. I would appreciate it if you do. But I was asked to do this, so hopefully the people that asked me to do it will show up, because I really was just going to kind of, chill tonight. It is Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to a Christmas party. So more than likely, I will not be going live tomorrow. I will not be going live. I'm be getting ready for a Christmas party. Hey, Vance, how are you? Good to see you. I will not be going live on tomorrow, I don't think, because, like I said, I'm going to a Christmas party. An organization that I volunteered for, and they invited me to the Christmas party, so I'm going to that. I'm going to have a good time with that. They have music, they have really good food, so I'm really excited about that, y'all. Really excited. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night. And so tonight I decided to go live, and like I said, hopefully I'll have some. Hey, Hassan, how are you? Good to see you. Hopefully I'll have some people that would like to come up with Sipping with Selena to talk about anything. What do y'all think about? I don't know if people are really into this Remy Ma and Papoose, whatever that guy name is. I'm sorry, I'm a little tipsy. Whatever that guy name is, Papoose. I'm I can't even think of his name. His name is Propose. Propose. Had a little bit too much wine. I can't think of his name. Propose. Why did he name himself that? I can't pronounce it. You know, sometimes my Texas sometimes my Texas accent gets in the way. But Remy Ma was oh she still is a rapper. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. But ACP3, I can't think of his name. It's Papoose. Papoose and Remy Ma. You said Papoose. Papoose, okay. Papoose and Remy Ma. Okay, so that's why I tell you guys, do not follow these celebrity relationships. These celebrity relationships are just as crazy as real relationships. Hey, CP3, they're just as crazy as real relationships. So don't make any of these celebrities, any of these people that seem like they're happy. They're just like regular people. They pretend like they're happy when they're not. And you know, one is codependent, one is I don't know what's going on in that situation. One cheating on the other one, and then Clarice, what's her name? Shelton. Shelton. She's a famous boxer. She's a woman. She's a famous boxer. She's engaged to another guy, but she is, I guess, having allegedly an affair with what did CX say? CX said Pope Poos. Clary Shield. What did I say? Hey, Empress. What did I say? I said, did I say Clarice Shilton or something? Clary Shield. So look, I don't know all these people. Papoose, yeah, Papoose. Maybe I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Oh Lord. So anybody can hit my link, as long as you're not boring. And we can have a good time. It's Thursday. So I'm getting ready for Friday. Like I said, I'm going to a Christmas party tomorrow. 9 times out of 10, I will not be going live, but you just never know how I feel. But I have the link. I think I have the link pinned in the chat. Hello, Russell. Hey, Lonnie. I have the link in the chat. Forgive me if she's a little rough. Okay. Yeah, Clarice looks like she is a little rough, but hey, she can fight. Like I said, but Remy Ma, she can fight too. I don't know if she can fight or she sliced somebody's face. I don't know. But anyway, don't look to celebrities for relationship goals. That is the worst thing anybody could ever do. And usually I can hold my wine. I don't I don't know why I'm a little bit more giggly today. But I think because I had maybe a little bit too much wine, I don't know. Or I drank it too fast. But don't look to these reality TV show people. Hey Bucky, don't look to these reality show people for relationship advice. They are not you know, they just as crazy or more than us. You know what I'm saying? They're just as mixed up. And I'm gonna be honest with you, who knows how to handle a relationship in this day and time? Men are crazy, women are crazy. It's just a bad situation. If you have someone that you can somewhat understand, stay with that person because 9 times out of 10, these wackos out of here, good luck. Lately, like I said, I don't deal with a lot of F boys anymore. I just say, no, you cute, you fine, but you ain't no good. You need to go around and hold some more, sow your wild oats or whatever, raw oats, I don't know, whatever they call it. They need to go out there and keep doing that, hoeing around. Then when they're 50, 60 years old, they're ready to settle down. They want a good woman. But what were you doing in your 30s and your 40s? You were hoeing around when you probably had a good woman in front of you, but they want to overlook that. You know what I'm saying? So I really just don't have time for these F boys. They are so annoying. Hey, Russell.
Now, who a F boy around here?
You are.
Oh shit! God damn! I thought I was baby daddy, man. God
Oh
damn.
Lord, you're the one 50, what'd you say, 50, 60 years old. Then that's
Uh
when
huh.
you're gonna be ready to settle down. I want to be with somebody. I want to love
No,
somebody. I'm tired of this stuff. That's what you're
no,
gonna be
hell
doing
no,
at 50
hell
years
no. Ain't no
old.
love in this world no more.
It
Ain't no
don't seem
love.
like it, honey. It
Hell
don't seem
no.
like it.
Didn't y'all have a conversation yesterday about this?
Did we? I'm trying to figure out, did we have a real conversation about this? I don't know. You probably did.
Man,
But at this
listen.
point right now, I'm not even here.
I
So
know you ain't. Boy, you on another planet right now. You got that. Hey, you got that glass in front of you, but the bottle in the trash already.
I have the bottle in the refrigerator. So I still, like I said, it was a big jug. And so I'm good. I'm good. I look, that will last me all the way through Christmas. Cause I don't drink every day. I drink socially, and sometimes, like I said, when I'm doing the sipping with Selena, try to calm my nerves a little bit because it's really hard sometimes being online and having to cam up, people see you and stuff like that. So this wine definitely helps me to calm down, to ease up, and not be so tense. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me if I'm a little giggly today, getting ready for the weekend. I'm very happy about that. Yes, I am. I'm really happy. Next week is going to be my last week in school. So I'm thankful for that. I will not have to see kids. I can be doing something for 2.5 weeks to myself. So I'm really happy about that. So what's going on, Russell? You wanted to have this. I don't know why, but you wanted to have. Where is Rare Money?
Yeah, he said he gonna pull up. I don't know. He probably in the chat somewhere.
Well, we have these big content creators want to go live, and then they take all the time spots. It's like, leave
Nah,
some for the
they'll
little folks.
they'll pull up. I mean, we gonna have a good show tonight. I mean, when the fellas pull up, so I
The
thought we was gonna have
fellas.
a yeah, man. We have some good conversations and get some understanding on
Mhm.
Miss Selena. See
Oh
what
yeah.
Miss Selena talking about.
Hey, I'm good. I tell people what I expect. If they don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. I'm the kind of person, I try to be fair. Sometimes when you in situations, you don't know how to deal with it at hand at the time, and you do your very best. And when people be getting mad, they be getting in their feelings about me. I don't know what it is. But when I do so, it's like folks get in their feelings, and I think that's really weird. So, because again, I don't know these people. Now, that's what I ain't gonna even say what that thing is. But anyway, I don't know anybody on here personally besides maybe two people. The other one, I don't. The third person, I don't even count her, so she's gone. But I really just don't understand why people get so into their feelings when I say something. You know, When I don't like something, it's just like you apologize to me. I forgive you. I really do. If I didn't forgive you, you wouldn't be on my platform. But even though the situation, like you told me before, it wasn't even about me, but you did get in your feelings about me. You was like, Selena, that kind of thing. And you were just like, you was just kind of pissed off, hurt a little bit, I guess. What you thought I did, which I didn't. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But I'm sorry. I'm just a little tipsy, so it is what it is. So let's talk
No,
about
you all right. You all right. Go ahead. Keep talking.
something.
We listening. We
Because
understanding.
even though you really meant it for that person, right? You still was in your feelings about whatever you thought I was doing behind the scenes with another person. I was like, well, I don't just because we live in the same city don't mean I'm calling, we, hanging out and all this kind of stuff. And I just thought that was really crazy, but it's all good. I'm glad that you did get off your pride a little bit and you were able to recognize, hey, I made a mistake or whatever. Um, and I really tried my best to, um, structure my panels to where people are being heard, but at the same time, I try to be fair to everyone. Sometimes I miss the mark, and but I do try. I'm not one of those people that try to be so biased unless I don't like you. If I don't like you, yeah, oh hell no, bye. But if I like both people that don't like each other, it kind of puts me in the spot to where I'm like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this? So I just really hope that everybody understands that if I like you, if I rock with you, I don't mean any harm. Like, just don't always think the negative with a person. But I notice on here, people think you're doing something to them or doing something diabolical to them. And I'm just like, I don't have time for that. So, what is Bucky talking about? Lonnie forehead. Okay. Essence, time me out because of you. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But okay. I hope my forehead ain't too big today. But anyway, hey, Big Red, and you better behave. But Russell, go ahead, because I'm kind of out of here. Now I might get like Lonnie and start dancing on the table. I don't, I don't know if you want to see how.
Uh, I don't think the audience would not mind, ma'am. But no, we know we enjoying your message. I mean, no, I just like I said, that was the past. I felt a certain kind of way at the time.
Mm,
Um, I didn't. If we can really be honest, like I say, we really didn't know each other. We met each other. We had, a couple of conversations, but at that time when everything blew up,
mm,
uh, I looked at it from a different perspective because, I was agitated towards somebody else. And like I
mm.
said, you caught a stray. And sitting back thinking about it, we all have faults. So that's why I apologize as a human being.
Mm.
Uh, and I corrected the mistake of what it is. And hopefully you and other people can move forward and yeah, just have a conversation and just find out if y'all can move past, the situations.
Well, I'm fine. I really am. I'm really fine. Can that person move on? Because I didn't think it was that serious. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, I really do try. I do try sometimes. I don't take everything personal on here, but some things I do take personal, especially if I was cool with you and then you do the most. Like, I'm gonna take it personal a little bit because I'm like, what the hell is that about? And you got my number. If you feel away, give me a call, reach me out on a DM or something like that. I'll be feeling a little way, but people I don't really too much care about. Like I try not to take everything so personal because at the end of the day, we don't know each other on here. We're just here typing tippity typing in the chats and um into the BS a lot of the times. But I do people do be feeling the way. And if they feel that way, just know that on my end, it's nothing personal. I really just, like I said, a lot of the times, I think that day I was dealing with a helper that was trying to call me out. So my mind wasn't even focused on nothing else these other people was doing in the chat. So with all that disturbance and dealing with and just trying to address that issue and be like, what's up? You know, I just kind of was like, I didn't have time for that. Like, it just wasn't, don't make something my issue. Like, and then on top of that, even if you ask me a question, say, Russell, you asked me a question. You said, well, why you feel about this? And I say, well, I don't agree with you. And then you're going to get mad at me because I don't agree with you. Like, I don't agree with you. So you want me to lie, act like I agree with you when I don't? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. That don't mean I think you're a bad person. Just I don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And some people I'll say, yeah, they're a bad person. I don't want to fool them, no way. But people that I'm cool with, like, if you ask me a question, you ask me a question and I answer it. You don't like the answer. That's on you. That don't mean I think you're a bad person. That don't mean I think you need to get away from my chat or channel. It just means I didn't agree with you on that. So I think sometimes people have a lot of misdirect anger. You know what I'm saying? They want to take things, and because they're dealing with some things with other people, they want to direct it to you. And I have been an easy target because I try to be nice and level headed or whatever. But I'm getting a little tired of that, catching strays for something that I ain't had nothing to do with. And I like for men to be men and women to be women. You have an issue with me, you can come to me. But that's not what they do. What they do is feel away, then they go on their live and talk their shit. And I'm like, or try to call you out when you're not even there. And that's what I don't understand about people on YouTube. Grown people. Like, don't do that. If you got a problem to me, if I have an open link, then bring your ass up. And if I feel like talking to you at the time, because sometimes some people I don't want to talk to, because I've already decided that you full of shit and you're not worth me going talking, going back and forth with. We're not gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a hollering match. So it's just some folks I don't even care to have a conversation with them, but I don't have an issue if you're talking about 86K. I don't have an issue as far as like I don't ever want to see him again or ever want to talk to him again, but I do think he needs to understand that if you know yourself, you're a hot tempered person, you can maybe read things wrong or be impulsive about a situation. You might need to check that because everybody is not deserving of your attitude or your anger. If and I'm just saying it just to be honest, I'm just being truthful. Just like when you went into your temper tantrum, you had misdirect anger.
Whoa, 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 wait, whoa, 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 man, that thing. Hey, hold up. Temper tantrum. What you talking about?
Well,
Oh,
you
okay.
got a
You
little
meant you mean you
upset.
mean nah, I was up. Yeah, I was upset. Like I say, it wasn't no temper tantrum.
You
No, it was
said,
just
Russell,
I spoke my mind and I felt a certain kind of way and
you have a temper
I
tantrum.
misjudged it. So I like I said, I take full blame for
But I'm just
over.
describing what it is, though. But it's nothing. Like I said, we're good. But like I said, some men, I noticed some, men will have temper tantrums about certain things, and it's like, okay, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It really is not that deep. I think grown people shit, especially if you cool, like you should be able to have a conversation without the other stuff, like for real. But if you ain't
I
really that cool, I get it too. Then we ain't have no conversation. Bye. See you later. Sayonara. I don't want to talk to you. Block, block, block. You know, I haven't blocked anybody. Well, I haven't blocked him yet. So, um, I'm good. I'm good. It's starting a new year, so I can't take the same stuff that I had this year on to next year. But
so
some
look,
of it, go
can I
ahead.
ask you can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
First of all, what you drinking on?
I can't even pronounce it. It's
Come on, let me hear it.
Carlos, or something like that. I don't
No,
know.
no, come on, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Just go and try to pronounce
Hey,
it.
Vivian. I don't know. I gotta go and check and see. But
Okay.
just think about Carlos. What's Carlos? Dang, I don't know why it slipped my mind.
So you don't know,
I can't remember. I gotta go. I gotta go and get it and show you. With hey, David.
huh?
Hey,
Is that
the Evans. I gotta
is
go and
that
check and see. Hopefully I won't fall. I'm trying to see what it is.
please don't do
Oh, it's 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 Carlo Rosa Rossi or something like that. Rossi.
it. So is that something you just trying or you tried it before?
Is that something I'm just trying?
Or like I said, have you tried it before? God damn, girl, that's a god damn.
Yeah,
Well, you put a dent in that motherfucker.
I've been having it
Nah,
for a
Selena. Hell
while.
nah.
You
How
know,
long you had that bottle?
do everything in moderation. I've been having this for almost.
God damn.
This is a year. Hey, Rodney.
Nigga. God damn. Nah, nigga. Nah, you done put a dent in that motherfucker in two
This
months,
is a
nigga.
year of. This
That
is a
shit.
year worth.
How much that bottle was?
It was like 20 something, almost $30. Hey, Roland, almost
That big ass bottle?
$30. It was. This has been a whole year. A whole year. Come on now. This is good. I ain't no
Man,
alcoholic.
and you can whoop a nigga ass with that motherfucker.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Why, hey, well, look, can I ask you something, man? While we waiting on somebody else to come on up in here or hit the panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these young sharks coming in
Hey,
here.
Roland.
Yeah, these
Birthday,
young shark. Look at Rodney with his little horny ass. But
Rodney.
look,
Hey, Rodney.
say so. Can I
Rodney's
ask
so
you something? So
uh-huh.
so I was watching your live yesterday, and when y'all was discussing relationships, marriage, and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I never got your take. You was letting everybody else go and get they thoughts out about relationships, marriage, all that other stuff. So me and maybe some of the fellas in the audience would like to know what is Selena looking for as her man, her future husband. What is some of the qualities? What are some of the things that needs to stand out about you, babe? I'm gonna
What
go
is
on
some
mute.
things that will stand out for me? I'm gonna be honest with you because this is so rare, and people in the chat could probably relate to me. You probably can relate to me as well. I want somebody that's really genuine. Why is it that so many people they're so worried about your fake hair, they're so worried about your fake nails and your fake eyelashes or whatever that but their inside is fake. Like I would rather have fake hair, fake nails, all that, and still be a real person as far as the inside of who I am. And what I mean by that, it's a lot of people, right, that are just they're just so fake. They lie to themselves. They lie to other people. I want somebody that's really genuine. Like that is so. It's so. It seemed like it should be something common, but it's not. I want somebody that's really genuine that tells me how they feel, what's going on with them. Let me know how you feel. If you're not feeling it, if you are feeling it, like I get so used to dealing with people that say they want a real person, but they fake. So I try to make sure that I'm always being genuine with myself. Hey, Chicky, being genuine with myself. And I want somebody that's genuine with me. I want somebody that is like I said, I guess honesty goes with someone being genuine and loyal. I really want somebody that definitely is traditional in a lot of ways. I come from a traditional background as far as like seeing my grandparents, my dad was married to my mother, and all of that, and seeing some of the people in my family. I like traditional men. I am going to be a helpmate. That means I'm not going to sit around on my ass, right? And let you do everything while I do nothing but look cute and go shopping. Like, I'm going to be there to take care of the household. I'm going to be there to take care of if we have children or if we have a blended family. I just want someone with traditional values. And to be honest with you, I don't I want somebody that adores me. Like, let me know that I'm the one for you. Like, I like that kind of stuff. I don't want somebody that is like their eyes is everywhere. I mean, I know men gonna look. That's normal if you a heterosexual male. You're gonna look at other women, but don't make it so obvious. And don't let that woman take my place in your heart. Now, I'm not trying to be sentimental. I'm just being truthful. I want a man that has eyes for me and not the whole world, not the whole city. So, um, yeah, I really desire that. If I could just find someone that was really a genuine person that means what they say and say what they mean. That's what I
Hmm.
really want. And
So
that's so rare in this day and time. It's so many people playing games. Look, I don't have time for games. Once you get past 20, you are ready to figure out what you need to do, what you want to do with your life, who you want, who you don't want. You don't have time to try to play games to see, well, I'm going to do this and see if he does this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. So I hope that I made sense because, like I said, I'm halfway a little tipsy, but I'm really being honest.
halfway. Yeah, you made yourself genuinely clear.
I mean, I'm just being real. It's so hard to find genuine people. They
Hey
so
man.
people so talking about people's bodies and hair and nails and lips and all this stuff. But what about you as a person? It's some people that ain't never had nothing. They all natural. They have no enhancements, but they fake as hell. Hey Ryan. So my thing is I would rather have everything fake on the outside, right? But when you meet me, I am me. I'm not I'm not some other person that pretends to be something else. That's why I tell people I have morals and stuff like that, and I try to be level headed, but I'm Selena at the end of the day. I don't try to be, I think I'm the best looking woman. Ooh, all this. I don't be doing that, but that's in people's minds. So if that's in your mind to think that, that's on you. That's not on me. I'm just being me. You know what I'm saying? Just like if somebody else want to come over here, come on here looking any kind of way, whatever, that's you. I don't judge that. That's who you are. Be you, just like I'm gonna be me, you know. So I want somebody just to accept me for who I am, and I accept them for who they are. Because at the end of the day, that's all that's going to matter anyway. It's not going to matter if you're 6 foot with nice hair, with a big, eggplant. It at the end of the day, can I accept this person? Can they accept me? That's it, and that's all. Hey, Lonnie.
Hey, Selena, you is feeling it tonight.
Oh, girl, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do everything in moderation, but I do like to, be laid back, chill. Anybody that knows me in my real life, we have a good time, and I don't have to drink to have a good time. With my people, I can laugh, and we can talk, and we can twerk, we can do all that. Just me hanging out with my people and stuff like that. But like I told you guys, I want people to start to see. Hey, Cece. I want people to start to see the me, the real me that I mean, the other me is still me, but I'm a little bit more conservative and reserved to an extent, like when I first came on, right? So I want people to
Mhm.
see that I'm just as anybody else. I have issues, I have situations. I don't get it right all the time, and I want people to see me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess I am feeling it. Wasn't trying to just be that tipsy, because I started laughing at the very beginning. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? But I think this Carlos, what's that? Rosa?
Yeah, rails
Rail?
or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know exactly which one that is.
Got the liquor expert in the house, y'all.
Yeah, I already know what that is. I graduated from that.
Oh,
What? That's like Boone's Farm to you now, Lonnie. That's Boone's Farm.
Man, that's juice right there. That is
that
juice.
juice? Oh man, I think I'm a lightweight then, because I'm already
Yeah,
tipsy.
you're a lightweight. That's juice. But
Wow.
listen, you just gotta be you.
Hmm.
I think sometimes with women, right? I think we really don't express ourselves and show ourselves or whatever till we get like older, right?
Hmm.
So it just comes sometimes with age. You know what you want. That's like if you're in the bedroom with a man
Hmm.
and he don't know how to please you, you gotta tell him how to please you.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's just little stuff, like
Hmm?
that. What you say, Russell?
I feel sorry for him. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Russell.
Well, Russell, men don't know everything because us women is not the same. So really,
Right.
that's why it's not really a diss. Is that when you meet somebody, y'all have to talk, y'all have to
Mhm.
communicate, you gotta know what each other likes,
Yeah.
dislikes. You can't go in the bedroom effing me like you f your last woman.
Right. That's
Huh?
crazy.
What? Wait, hold. Explain that, because I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell that mean. What that mean? You gotta give me some clarification on that one, Lonnie. I can't f
clarification
you.
is
I can't f you
clarification
like the
is
last chick.
every woman is different. You gonna make
Every
love
woman.
to me like you made love to your last woman?
I mean, if I love her, why wouldn't I not make love to her? I don't understand that.
When we're talking about us, I mean, talking about another woman, you can't. What she's saying is, Russell,
Okay, later.
once you leave someone else and you're with another woman, you can't do the same thing that you did with the other woman. Say, for instance, the other woman likes when you choke her while having intercourse, right? You can't
Definitely,
do that with
definitely.
the next woman. You don't know if she likes that or not.
Hey, she might. I mean, if she let me
No,
do it
if
or let me try it, I mean,
you just don't try it unless she asks, unless she tells you that I like when you choke me. Like that's just crazy. You don't just do the
so you
same
got to tell.
trick.
Well, okay. So my thing is this. I think sex is, if we talking about sex, right? I
Hmm.
think sex is a spontaneous thing. It goes off
Yes,
feelings, right? You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
I
So when
agree.
you in the motion and you in the act, right?
Mm.
Any and everything is gonna come natural. You know what I'm saying? You gonna try something. Now, if she says, "All right, hold up. Nah, I ain't feeling that. I ain't liking that." All right, so
Mhm.
that's when I'll stop. But for me, as the man, I'm gonna take charge. I'm gonna do what I need to do. Um, and the things that I feel like I need to do to please you in any and every way that you want.
Russell, but she have to tell you? Like, you might it might be a woman that
No,
like their
I can't say that because I mean most women, when it comes to something like that or certain other things, a lot of women like men to take charge on certain things.
Mhm.
So I don't. A woman don't have to tell me to go down there and eat that box. That's gonna be a natural thing. Uh,
Okay.
a woman don't have to. A woman don't have to tell me, to put her against the wall, man, and bust it down and beat the back out. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Oh
some natural
Lord.
things. I'm just being honest.
What
I'm
if
just
she
being
wants
honest.
somebody that is gentle with her? She don't
Huh?
want you to break her back
What?
yet. She just wants you to be
Okay,
gentle.
I
okay,
mean,
okay, but it goes
I
with the mood though.
understand.
It
I
goes with the
understand
mood.
the take
You're
charge
crazy.
part. I really do understand the take charge part. I mean, I want a man to take charge, but what I'm saying is at the same time, is just communication. It's communication. That's why, the courting is important, the talking is important, the getting to know each other is important. And then you can take the lead from there.
But I
Mhm.
thought, okay, but see, that's what I'm saying. First, you was talking about relationship wise. Now you turn the relationship into a sexual experience. I thought we were just talking about one thing. I
All
didn't
right,
know
I'm
we were just talking
confused
about.
now. Maybe I'm confusing things.
No, 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 no. Okay, so listen. Can I give you my take on certain things, right?
Yes, you can.
I think the miscommunication, from a man and a woman standpoint, is that a lot of women are picking guys that look like men, that have the physique of a man, but inside their brain, mentally, they're still little boys.
Right.
So that's where the problem is. They have that statue from the outside of the physique, the facade, and but mentally they can't even make a whole sentence, a conversation.
They
Uh,
sure
all they
can.
all they can talk about
Boring.
is their car, their money, how many, certain things that they got, instead of being interesting into understanding who they are as a person.
Right. I
So
can.
I feel like that's a lot of women's problems. They look on the outside, and guess what? It goes for men too, because once we see the titties, the ass, and everything else in the face, we ready to go. We gonna holler to try to get next to you. But when we start talking to you and that conversation ain't there, then the attraction is gonna get lost for me. It's gonna get lost for me. And if I still feel like, well, I want to pursue you and I still want to smash, then yeah, I'll pursue you until I get what I want, and then I'm gone. But
Dang, Russell, you a F
oh
boy.
yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm seriously
So wait
not.
a
I
minute.
just
You
yeah.
said sorry. You said you want to get to know her, then after that you want to smash. Like what? Um.
No. I said
Oh
if
Lord.
that's like if I meet you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna make an example. Just if so say if I meet you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a beautiful woman, and I come and I approach you, and you like what you like. You exchange numbers or whatever. So we go
Uh-huh.
out on a date. We go out, somewhere. While we sitting up there talking, and if the conversation is not what I need it to be,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna lose interest. Just like if certain things a man does in the presence of you, and you you're not gonna be interested anymore.
Mm.
You're not gonna be
Yeah,
interested anymore.
I can see what you're saying. So you're
Yeah,
saying that conversation will make you either lose interest or gain interest in a woman, just depending.
exactly. But
Okay.
see, a lot of us we seek so much attention from certain people. We feel like it's a challenge in some kind of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I can't speak from a woman too much, but I know from a man, a lot of us. Well, I'm gonna say myself. I can't speak for too many other guys, but myself. I mean, if I lose interest, but I still like how what you look like, I gotta see what it feel like. That's just the man sticking in me, baby. Hey man, that's just what it is. I mean, I gotta see what them shins feel like, baby. I gotta feel it, baby. You know what I'm
I,
talking
yeah,
about?
You know, I feel a titty, feeling what? What you trying to,
No,
what you
no,
trying to
no,
do?
no. I gotta get. Hey, I gotta get where the good Lord split you, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that. Hey,
You
you
are
know,
crazy as hell.
hey
I
man,
don't
because
know.
at the end of the day, it's always gonna be about sexual attraction. I mean, we
Right.
like what we like. If you're looking good, uh, that's going to be the first introduction, and then the conversation comes next. You know,
Oh Lord. You know,
why
Russell.
Lonnie dropped down? Oh, Oh, it got too
Lonnie,
deep.
he said got a phone call. um, okay. So you gotta see how I feel. So if it feel good, then you're all in.
No, no, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, it starts with the
They
conversation,
know
man.
that's
We get,
right.
we gotta have some type of something in common. That's just like if you
I
going to
would hope
church.
so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
But
otherwise it would just be sex. So
yeah,
it gotta
yeah,
listen, it gotta be
you
more
gotta
than
be
just
attracted at first.
physical
Let's
attraction.
exactly. That's going to be the first introduction, right? Physical
Right,
attraction. Okay, so if you see a guy and he sees you and y'all looking at each other, and as a woman, you're not going to approach him. You're going to wait for him because you sit up here and say you're a traditional woman. So a
right.
traditional woman lets the man make the first move. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so if the gentleman comes up in a proper manner and you already liking him from a physical standpoint, and he speaks to you in a great manner, more likely he's gonna get your phone number, right?
maybe.
No, but you already looking at him like, oh man, he's a handsome fella.
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right, he got every physical thing that you're interested, tall, maybe muscular, whatever the situation may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything, bald headed, long dreads, whatever you into. So after the physical introduction, well, then it comes the verbal introduction.
Okay.
The verbal introduction, and so if the physical looks good already, and then when he comes up and starts speaking, and then the verbal is just as good as the physical, you're gonna get the number. You're gonna get a number up. Yeah, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
get that number up. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
then that's when you go further. Have a dinner date, have a meet me at a lounge. Let's have a conversation. Somewhere where y'all can go, where y'all can get to know each other. Nothing loud, nothing too flamboyant. Just just to have general conversation. Where you from? Your family, this and that.
So Russell, how long
Hmm.
will it take for you to be like, okay, I want to smash? Like, does the woman have to smash you the first night that you take her out? Does she have to smash you the second night? Or do you just want it to happen organically?
Well, the thing about it, we got different type of women's for different situations.
Okay.
Now, if I'm going to South Dallas or West Dino or East Dallas projects, you know what I'm saying, and I see something like that, you know what I'm saying? I
Let
ain't trying to
me
wipe nothing up like that. Now, I ain't gonna say
okay.
ain't no good women out there. I'm not gonna say it ain't no good women out there, but it's just your character and how you carry yourself and what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's not a
Yes.
timetable on what I want to smash or how I feel like what I want to smash. It's just the different type of female that I'm dealing with.
So if the woman was, maybe a little hood or whatever, you think, oh, I'm automatically gonna smash that then? Like what is it that makes you in your mind as a man be like, I think I can smash that tonight?
Well, the thing about it, it's not just about me thinking I can smash. It's just the
Hmm.
conversation that I'm a giver.
Okay.
And if she's feeling the same thing that I'm feeling, then that's when it's gonna happen. So it's not going to be just a one-sided affair like, oh well, I just want to smash you and it's going to happen. No, she's got to feel the same way, right or wrong.
Right.
So whatever, what women, y'all control the sex part, and men I feel like we can kind of control the relationship to where we can feel like we can, if we want to take it further, then it'll
Right.
go as far as we want. But
Mm.
it's depending on how long she holds out, and it's going to depend on how long I feel like playing the game.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why rare money won't come up.
yeah, man. He typing in the chat. He's scary.
Tiffany
Scary
typing
ass nigga.
ass.
Yeah,
Get
scary
your
ass
butt up
nigga.
here.
Yeah, scary
I
ass
don't
nigga.
know why
He
you
don't
scared
want to
of
talk
me.
about this. He don't want to talk about this, man, because I'm a pig. I appreciate it. I've been
Oh,
called worse. I love it though. But no, I mean it is what it is, man. We as human beings, the flesh is weak. So if I like what I see, man, and I try to holler at you, I mean, conversation rules the nation. I mean, if you feeling what you feeling, I mean, we all grown at the end of the day. Um, it is what it is, sometimes a lot of people go to the gym to work out. Some people play basketball. Some people do other things.
hmm.
But we all need a stress reliever, and and sex is very much a stress reliever.
Do you know
Especially,
how to use self control, Russell? I don't know if
oh
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got very much self control. No, it's not. Listen, this is the thing about it. Having this conversation, just talking about it, people was probably think, oh, well, he trying to smash every girl he see. Nah, it ain't that. I've had many women to where I just had conversation with them. I liked them, they cool, but when I talk to them, it's just like you talking to a wall. It's like you talking to air because that's what she got in her head. And some probably felt the same way when I had the conversation with them. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But certain things, certain women, I look at, if I have a conversation with you and I like you and you cool like that, and I
Uh-huh.
feel like if we had that sexual relationship, it might fuck up our chemistry as far as the friendship, I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't
Mm.
even go there. You know what I'm saying? If me and you, if I come to Dallas and me and you kick it and man, we chop it up and man, we hang out and we cool and everything go good. And I think about it, I say, man, look, man, if I try to push up on this lady, man, on that tip, and something happened, um, it's gonna fuck up everything that the fun and the friendship. So I would just back up off of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would back up off of it. I wouldn't even try to pursue you in in that manner. I'd just be cool with you.
because you don't have the best intentions. Because sometimes, what I mean by that is, because sometimes when you see someone that you're really good friends with and y'all really connect, sometimes it could be a great thing. It may not be a thing where you need to say, "I look, I'm going to back up from this. I don't want to get too involved." It might be a good thing to where you be like, you know what? Let's see if we can make this work. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can pursue this further. So I think it just depends on the people, the situation, because it could work. Some of the best relationships that I know of, that people were they were friends. They were really cordial at first, and then they got together. So sometimes it can work. It just depends on the people, the intentions of the persons, for it to work. That's what I think.
Yeah, and guess what? Everybody's different. So
Right.
everybody's situation can be different. But I've seen many times where people who was friends, got together, had kids together, and the shit
Hmm.
just everything fell apart to a point where, motherfuckers calling police on each other and all types of stuff. But
Okay.
to really determine from a woman standpoint, you know who I really when I'm interested in a woman and I want to pursue further and I really
Hmm.
want to know that person, what I look for or how I judge that person.
Hmm.
Um I go meet the people that raised her family.
Mm. Okay.
Because if I meet her family, her mother, her grandmother, her sisters, whatever, and I get around them and I get a sense of them,
Uh-huh.
whatever they like, I'm pretty sure she's got some of that
She
rubbed
got some of
off.
that
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I judge it from a family standpoint.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I can really see that. Um, I definitely think that's a good idea to know people and with their family, their own environment. Like, I know for me, if if a person was to see me with my family, they'll see somebody that's fun, that's very, that's talkative, that is very. I'm really more of a sentimental person than most people think I am. I really understand now as I'm getting older that time is so precious. And the time that we have with people, we have to really appreciate it because we just don't know when it's going to be their last or our last. So I see myself being very fun, very loving towards my family. I'm a family orientated person. Not one of those people that is estranged from my family. So when people see me with my family, they really see the true me. They really see the loving side of me. You know what I'm saying? Because family is all you have at the end of the day. Unfortunately, some people don't have a good family. They don't come from that. But I'm
So
so
can I
grateful that I did.
so can
Go
I
ahead.
ask you something real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. So you say you're a family oriented person, right?
Hmm.
And you love your family, your immediate family and your family as a whole, right?
Right.
Well, you can't be a complete family unless you start having kids and have your own family and get your own tradition going. And I
Yeah.
understand, and I understand, you still have a lot of some time, to go through that process and
Mhm.
dealing with kids and working with kids and dealing with the stress of dealing with other people's kids that can kind of push you off and say, well, nah, I really don't want to have no kids at all. But until you have your own children and create your own bonding with your own family, then that's when I feel like life is going to be complete for you as far as you can raise yours and install the install the things that you want in them through you and your husband or whoever your significant other. But go
I
ahead.
agree. I agree. I think that comes that's very important to have. So yes, I do agree with you on that. Um, that's a part of a human experience for most people. Well, I'm not gonna say most people, for some people. Hey, Reggie. Unfortunately, in this day and time, things are not always like that. You don't always meet the person that you're going to, marry. You don't always have children. It's a lot of people that planned on having children that didn't, for various reasons. So all I can say is I'm thankful for what I have. Of course, I would like those certain things to be set out for me in this coming year or whatever. But at the same time, I can't hold my breath. I can't want something that may not ever come. So I have to appreciate the people that I have around me. But I do understand that having your own family, having your own, your husband or wife, whatever, your children, that is an essential part of life for some people. Or, especially a lot of people want that because that's what we were taught to want, a family. We came from a family, so we were taught to get married when you're this age, have a child at this age. But unfortunately, life doesn't work that way, and it doesn't happen the way that you always plan it. So you just do the best that you can with what you have, and you appreciate the people that are there while they're there. You know, and that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I'm more of a person. I have desires, but I'm also content. What I mean by content is I'm okay with where I am. I'm not where I really want to be, but at the same time, I'm okay. I can deal with where I am. I can maneuver. I can work. I can deal with it to the best of my ability. But I just learned to do the best that I can because people are different in this day and time. They're not like when your mother or my father or our grandparents was coming up. People are totally different now. They have more issues. You don't know if people are, do they want if they're a man, do they want a woman or a man, or they want both? Do they want multiple people? Like, it's so many different issues now than ever. So I just think that you have to just be content, and if it's in God's will or if it's in your cards in your life, then you'll receive it. And if not, you just have to do the best you can and be content with where you are. That's how I look at it. But I agree with you. A lot of things are not complete. A lot of things in life are not complete. So you just do the best that you can.
Yeah, but that's still an incomplete answer because I'm a,
Russell,
when
I can't. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want me to say?
okay. Well, listen. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's an incomplete answer for me because I'm pretty sure dealing with your life, going through life uh, at the age you are. You've had some relationships to where you look back on certain things and say, well, I had a pretty decent gentleman at that time, and he could have been a keeper. But certain situations probably happened from your standpoint to where maybe, he lost interest, you lost interest. And now that you see, a couple of years later down, he's established in whatever situation. So are you telling me that you never had a relationship to where now you see somebody that you used to date and now you see them now and they're an established person?
I only would say one person that I think that I definitely, but at the time I was too young to understand what I needed to do. And my sister would always tell me, Selena, he's a good man. But I'm like, I am 18, going on 19. I'm trying to go to college. Like, I wasn't even thinking about being married. But my sister was like, well, no, education is important, but you have to think about your life as well. You have to think more of, your marital status as a young woman. Like, what are you going to do? So I think it was one person that could have been, he was a little older than me, that could have been a potential person that maybe I could have grown with and established a life with. But I was just 18 going on 19. I was getting out of high school. This guy was 22, 23. No, I think I had all the time in the world. And then life caught up with me. I'm up, you're up in your 30s and you're like, oh my God, I wasted some of my life trying to figure it out when maybe I could have been with this person. But I think everything happens for a reason. And it's not sometimes it sounds like a cliche, but it is what it is. Like, I think everything happens for a reason. I think how some things don't happen for a certain reason. Some things happen for a certain reason. You just don't know. None of us know how to deal with life. You know what I'm saying? We just figure it out as we go. Um, I probably made a mistake and told them, hey, yeah, I'm too young for this. I don't need this. I want to go to college. I want to travel. I want to meet different type of men. I don't, I mean, I'm 18, 19. I'm like, it's more men out there, not to sleep with, but more men to go on dates with and maybe find somebody else. I thought it was more just to find out that it may be very limited in some ways. But I would say I can't really cry about it. It happened and it just wasn't meant to be. I can't think about what it should have been. I just have to go with where I am right now. Um, and I think that's what most people need to do. You can't worry about what shoulda, coulda, because you can't go back and change none of that. I don't have a time machine to go back to when I was 20 years old, 18 years old, and I met this guy. I don't have a time machine for that. I just have to start where I am, you know? So that's how I look at it. Hell, I don't know. And it is an open panel. I don't know why you folks are scared to come up. But it is an open panel. So you're more than welcome to come up and join uh me in this conversation. Uh you said love conquers all. Money always get made. Right. It's just I don't know even how we got on this, but love is what you make it. There's some people out there that you make you, love is what you make it. You build on relationships. Some work out, some don't. And sometimes it's you, sometimes it's the other person, sometimes it's both. I mean, it's just life. Life is what you make it. The link is in the chat, so anybody is more than welcome to come up on my chat. Mel, I don't know if you're still in the chat, that you have went on to some other chat. Like I said, I always seem to go at the wrong time when every other big content creator decides to go live and stay the extended amount of time. So fortunately, I just do the best I can with what my live is. No, I don't have all the bells and whistles and all that. So it is what it is. But um yeah, I just feel like people get connected. It works sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it do. I need for this chat to move because y'all moving kind of slow today. I needed two people to come up here so I can go to the restroom because I really need to go to the restroom. I don't want to just leave and then y'all be wondering where the hell did Selena go? But I'm not gonna stay on her too long. It was supposed to be an open panel. Unfortunately, I don't know why it is when I have an open panel, people scared to come up when they jump up on somebody else's panel in a minute talking about God knows what. So, but yeah, I think that in life we will learn. Salute to your sister. Not, I do not want to do a live with fellow teachers. Boy, you better get up here. I think I scare the people. You think you scare the people away, Bucky? My bad, her call dropped me. Okay, well I have the pin drop I'm about to call you Leo, one of my students. Uh Mel, you're more than welcome to come up. Not only Mel, I know Bucky doesn't hit the links, but Russell, you're more than welcome to come back up. I need some people up here so I can go to the restroom. Use the restroom. I don't want to just leave a person up here. But yeah, it's all good. But what's another thing we can talk about besides relationships? Um Told y'all. So what y'all plan on doing for Christmas? Y'all plan on going out of town, or do you plan on uh you know staying at home? Some people don't, when you get older, some people don't celebrate Christmas like that. I know for me, Russell, I don't know about you, but I know Christmas to me is just like I'm blessed to have it, but it's just like any other day. Thank God, Mel W. Like this, don't leave me up here. You two guys, go ahead and talk while I go to the restroom, okay?
Shout out to the fake teachers in the house.
To the fake teachers. What's up, Mel?
Not much, fake teacher. What's up with you, Russell, man? How you been?
What's going on, pimp? You all right?
Yeah, man, just tired, man. That's all. I'm just counting the days down before I get on my fake break. So I can't
Yeah.
complain, man.
Well, yeah, y'all off next week, ain't you?
Yeah, 6 days, 22 hours, 36 minutes, and 21 seconds.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Damn, I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Yeah, shit. Good thing, yeah, is because shit, I got one day off. I got Christmas day off. I think I
Oh
got,
man.
and then I gotta go Thursday and Friday, man. So
Man, but you get to travel and see all different places, man. Ain't nothing better than that.
yeah, but sometimes, man, that shit be getting tiring, man. Especially when you do it so much, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
What
know.
part what state have you not been in yet?
Well, I don't go OTR. I don't go. I just do regional mail. I just do the Carolinas, Tennessee, Alabama, the top part of Florida, and
Okay.
I go to sometimes Virginia and West Virginia.
Yeah, so you be hitting I-40 up there in Tennessee.
Yeah, yes
Yeah.
sir,
You
yes
look,
sir.
look,
You
y'all good, man. So if you can drive on I-40 up there in the mountains and with a big rig like that, I ain't never seen a what do they call them things, a ramp, like if your brakes go out until I
Oh
went.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you got to though because sometimes a lot of those new drivers they don't know how to cruise those brakes while they're going up and down them hills, and those brakes will get too hot, and they'll go out, and you're gonna need a place with all that weight going down that hill,
Mm.
and you ain't got no brakes, man. You gonna have a problem.
See, and that's what pisses me off when people try to just put people's professions down without I'll joke and say I'm a fake teacher. That's because some ignorant ass person called me a fake teacher. But it's just something like people always got something to say about the jobs we do, but they'll never say the jobs that they do.
because Mel, they ain't got no jobs, man.
Bunch of Tommies walking around here.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like I say, man, we got a lot of. I think we can probably possibly agree to. We got a lot of disgruntled, old, bitter. I wish I was this type of person when I was younger.
Hmm.
Individuals looking at other people's lives and trying to emulate a facade that they really not. You know.
No, for sure, for sure. And I think yeah, and that's and I feel like YouTube is their last come up. So they get a little bit more desperate about their actions and their ways and stuff like that. Like, this is a time where you should be celebrating and, showing what you do, in a positive way without have somebody, trying to undercut it or hate on it. But at the same time, I mean, you know, uh, the devil will always be among us. I think that's what the Bible says, something of that nature. So you're always going to deal with those type of sneak dissing snakes in the grass, man. And some of them could be your family. Some of them can be, people from your hometown. Some of them can just be whatever. But you got to deal with them. So.
But the sad part about it, Mel Dub, with us just being on this app and us not knowing each other, but we can be cordial, right?
Hmm.
We look at the older crowd, and we look at them and see just how they they are on this app. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's just a character that they playing, while they're on here, or is it this is just a real person, even after they get off this YouTube. But I always try to question myself, like, well, they acting like this, man. They acting like some immature teenagers. What was you doing in your 20s and your 30s? I mean, did you even have a life? You know what I'm saying? And that's why you're acting immature now? Or I'm just trying to put puzzle together.
No, man. I mean, I'll tell you, it's a desperate bid for attention, and I think a lot of these older people who have lost their way with their wisdom, I think this is a way that they are trying to recapture something that was taken from them in their youth. So, for example, I'll say this: someone who has to scream and shout and yell on YouTube, I feel like it's because somebody told them to shut up and be quiet when they were kids. So whenever somebody is told to shut up and be quiet as a kid, then when they get a platform that they feel like they can be whoever they want to be, or they can, create characters, I feel like it's a way of them trying to recapture something that was taken from them, if that makes sense.
Well, oh, thank you for guys for holding it down. Went to use the restroom. Now I made me some. I'm making me some beef patties. So I'm sorry. Thank you so much
So
for.
you done got hungry while you sitting out there sipping.
I
You
saw
ain't
that
put nothing in your
moonshine jug of
stomach.
wine
You
you
just sipping.
got. Look, I saw that moonshine jug of wine you got. All I
Thank
need
you,
like
Mel, for
XXX
coming up.
on
Man, man, you seen
Uh,
that man, that big ass jug, man. I say, oh, she talking about it been
what
a
it?
year,
You know
lying
that
like a
jug. You know that
motherfucker.
Yes,
look, Russell. You know
this
that
is
jug was. You
good
know that jug
for a
was
whole
full when you bought
year.
it. That
Yeah,
jug was
man,
full a few
please.
hours ago.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. That's what I said, man. Man, she was already laughing when she got on this motherfucker. So
I
you
couldn't believe
already
it.
know that motherfucker, boy, she was chugging.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't seen one of them jugs in a minute. They only
You
small
ain't
That's
as
what it.
lying.
I got it from Walmart. Thank you for coming in, Don. I appreciate you. El
Hey, Mel,
Boogie, thank you.
yo,
Philly,
Russell.
what's good? What's good, Billy? What's up? Good. What's good, Phoenix? I'm a little tipsy today. Okay, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So wait a minute. I just want to ask this because I was trying to figure out where the hell this come from. Let me wipe my hands. I was trying to figure
Selena,
out what.
man, come on, man. You turning that motherfucking bottle up like a 40, man. Come on now. You know damn well.
No, I really haven't been like that. you know. I wanted to ask you, where did this fake teacher come from? Because I didn't know what it was, and I just kind of laughed with it because I was like, "What the hell they got going on?" But maybe it's a joke. So where did that
So
come from, Mel? What
so
kind of?
some weird fat ankled lady wanted to be a moral voice of judgment against me because I guess I don't call it down the middle. So so I think in a chat or something, just out of nowhere, she said, "Oh, well, you're a fake teacher. I wouldn't want somebody like you teaching my kids and stuff like that." Now, mind you, I've had 6 years of highly effective, so and only teachers know what that means.
Mhm.
So and I represent 1.3% of the population of teachers. And people of that ignorance don't realize that black men are a very rare commodity in the education profession. So
Right.
they so to knock me when 98.7% of your kids or your sons are going to be your sons will be taught by 98.7% of people that look nothing like them or have no gender like them, but you want to disrespect me or my profession that I worked hard to have. So that's where that whole dumbass fake teacher thing came from. But you know what? I will take it if I want.
Oh,
I will take it. Call me a fake teacher all you want to, and I'll just keep on. I'll call myself a fake teacher. I'll have a fake classroom. I'll have fake students. I'll be whatever fake you need me to be because you're not real enough to show what you do.
okay. Because I was like, "What the hell they got going on?" Because I remember when I had hit thumbnail ladies, Miss Thumbnail Ladies chat, and she was like, shout out to the fake teachers." So I'm like, what the hell? But I was just like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
whatever.
We turning a negative into a positive. I'm turning.
Oh, and you said it was a fat and ankle lady.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm not here to throw no shade or throw no slide at anybody. But I will say that I would like to get you, and I think Stu Food is still running around here somewhere too.
That's stupid.
Getting a couple of other people who are teachers. I
Mhm.
would like to get some of y'all guys together and let's have a panel together, just to share our experiences in the classroom and just to see who people had questions about like what we do, what goes into, the education profession. What do you see daily, and like what are the type of parents they don't want to be because of some of the experiences we've seen.
Well, I definitely don't want to be a parent that thinks my child is some little angel when they're a whole demon. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of parents. Now, I'm not saying let anybody treat your child, but at the same time, if a teacher is letting you know that this is an ongoing behavior that this child is displaying, and you just say, well, it can be them, you blaming everybody else, the teacher, the administration, the children, and not looking at your child,
Mhm.
then definitely I have issues with those type of parents. I think that they are really handicapping their children and they're setting their children up for failure.
Mhm.
And they will definitely become, if not criminals, they will definitely be a manipulative, very manipulative person that can do a lot of damage to society. I have dealt with some kids that I'm like, you know, if you were my child, I would really whoop your ass because you just out of order. A lot of kids, some kids need a talking, you can talk to some children. Every child, you don't have to spank them. Some children will just the fact that they know that you're disappointed in them, they will kind of get themselves together. They will, be upset that you're upset. Then in some children, they need some harsh consequences, whether it's taking things from them.
Mhm.
And then there's some children that do good by corporal punishment. They need a good ass whooping. Okay. I remember when I was in school in the 90s and the 2000s, I would say, well, mid to early 2000s, you still could get a paddle, on your butt when you would do things, out of line, and your parents would have to sign a permission, letter for them to give you corporal punishment.
Yeah.
and
They still
I
got
got it.
that. They still got that down here in some parts of Florida.
Oh, okay. They don't have it in Texas. I got it one time, and that was one time all it took for me to understand that I don't want not only a whooping at home, but I definitely don't want one at school and then go home and get another one. So I stopped whatever that behavior was that I displayed that day. I did stop it, and I think that kids do not fear authority because they don't even respect their parents. Their parents give them what they want because of things they didn't have, and they are handicapping their children.
You
Point
know,
blank.
ironically, I would probably go against you a little bit on the corporal thing because that was the reason that my mom actually took all of her sons out of public school. We were homeschooled
Okay.
up until I was 16 because the little small county that I grew up in, what they did was they would unfairly punish the black kids. And my brother was one of the ones when he was in school that they would use corporal punishment on. So she's like, I'm not going to let y'all, do that to my kids. If anybody gonna spank them, it's gonna be me, But but she saw how unfair they were treating the black boys in the schools. So, you
Mhm.
know, but yeah, no, I've seen some cases down here in Florida that made the news about. There was one case where a principal was whooped a 11-year-old child's ass for misbehaving in school. Yep, it was in the news. It
Wow.
was all over the news. Yep, down in Florida.
Wow. Okay. See, I know where I'm from, Texas. Like I said, they stopped it a few years ago, and no, now every some school districts will have a permission slip to say, okay, can your child accept corporal punishment or whatever? But for the most part, most schools do not allow that to happen because you do have some schools that are, there's a lot of systematic racism sometimes,
Yeah.
and then you go into situations like that. But I know the small country town that I was from, that I did get the corporal punishment. It taught me a very valuable lesson not to lie, not to do whatever I was doing. So it could be a good and a bad thing. I'll just say that it
No,
could be
I,
a good and a
I,
bad thing.
I can see that. This is why
Mhm.
I said I didn't want to bore everybody at 10 o'clock at night. This is why I said me, you, D Tate, who else is there? There's about 6 or 7 of us who actually work in education who are brave enough to say we work in education, even though people try to docs and call folks jobs and some weird stuff like that. So that's why I don't put nothing out there. If you say
Oh
something about my
no.
job, no, then you definitely trying to dox me.
I'm telling you, I have already made my job aware because I already let them know that there's some nutcases out here that want
Hmm.
to call people's jobs and do all this weird stuff. But
No, but
I've
see,
already let my job and my people know, so they're very aware of what is going on. Um, Number one, I always say keep that stuff YouTube. Whatever you have with people, keep it YouTube. Don't get in people's personal life. That's how you get your ass whooped. Somebody come and find you, or
but
that's how you
who?
get a legal case where somebody want to do a cease and desist or sue your ass. Like people really need to just keep a YouTube. And my thing is, I'm not the type of person that goes and bothers people. Like I don't just go up and try to start shit just because I feel like it. I feel
Yeah,
big and bad. I'm Billy Badass, that kind of person. But you're definitely not gonna keep coming for me and then coming in my personal life. My personal life is my personal life.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I don't accept mail. I don't accept a lot of requests from Facebook or YouTube.
Mhm.
And these idiots are so dumb. They will use some of my same relatives or some of the same people that I'm already friends with, and then send me another friend request without their face on it. Like I'm actually dumb enough to accept them. Then they'll send a handsome man to my Instagram or to my
Mhm.
Facebook, and think I'm going to accept you. I don't know you. You look
It's
good, but you could be anybody. You could be a 50-something-year-old woman trying to get in my information. I don't know you. I don't. So why they sit up there trying to try me? Okay,
take your
trying
shot,
to think
Selena.
I'm dumb enough just to accept you. And I don't do that. I don't know you. If you
I
don't tell me who you are, and I don't clarify it, and I'm not gonna accept you.
You know what? It's really sad because that means that people have that much time on their hands to deal with your life that apparently they
So
don't have anything else going on in their life that is what's the word I'm looking for? Extraordinary.
it is very
They're
strange.
non-extraordinary people.
Very. And it's just like you spend time to get to know, to try to find out how people are, who they're related to. That is some weird shit. I don't have time for none of that. I don't care about anybody, what they got going on in their lives.
Mhm.
Now, do I care if something is happening to people? It just depends on who it is. Honestly, I don't wish bad. I try not to wish bad on anybody. Hey, Golden, try not to wish bad on anybody. But the truth of the matter, I really only care if it's people that I like. That's the honest to God truth.
Well, and that's the thing that I've always been good at, I think, is guarding the
Mhm.
home, like where what my spaces are. Like,
Right.
like now I've come up on your panel before. So don't guilt trip me like I ain't been up here.
Just want,
I am.
yeah.
But there are, but I don't go into those different sectors and conversations because what I don't want to do is I don't want to become just a random troll going to people because, like I said, I don't go to people's content unless I actually value that content created.
Right.
So, and I think I've always been good about that, and I've always told people you're not going to grow your channel if you keep recycling the same drama over and
The
over and
same
over and
drama.
over again. I want to build my channel, even though it's slowly building organically, but I don't want to have the same drama because I've seen people get 1,000 likes because they beefing with somebody or
Exactly.
bloggers, but they don't get anything past that,
They don't
because
get anything past that because really in real life they really boring. So when they come on here huffing and puffing, I'm gonna beat your ass, you pussy, you this, and they doing all this bullshit. But if I see you, I want you to have that same energy because I'm gonna have that same energy. I'm not gonna be on no kumbaya.
see,
Like, come
I
on.
ain't giving nobody no.
Like, what
I'm
are
a
you sitting up here screaming and cussing and all this bullshit, and you ain't gonna do shit if you see that person walking in front of you.
yeah, and
I
you know
can at
what?
least say I'd be like, "What's up?"
But I'll be
I'm
honest
that
with you,
crazy.
but Selena, if somebody is weird enough to have that energy, if they ever saw me in person, I'm calling the
Mhm.
cops. I ain't got time for that.
And they would too,
I'm
cause they. But see, at least you're not on here. You ain't doing that. You just chill. That's the difference. The people that do the most blabbing and the most cussing and the most I'm this type of person, ooh, and all that bullshit. Like them the same ones that's scary. Like they scary in real life. I remember going to school with hoes that thought they talked a lot. They talked a lot. They cussed. They talked about people all the time. They was real loud. But then when it came down to really having a fight, they get their ass whooped. Why? Because they talk so much. That's what they thought that they could get away with bullying people with their mouth. To find out they didn't have no hands.
Selena, you know what YouTube is like with some of these people you mentioned. Did you
Hmm.
think about that OnlyFans girl that slept with 100 guys in one day? That's
Oh
been
hell, I didn't know about that. What
Yeah, that's been
the
trending. But then
hell?
the funniest shit about that,
Hey,
I
yours,
might not
Mike.
the funniest thing about that was they have another video clip of her like the day later crying about it. As if somebody's this is them. These YouTube people, they will cause all this drama. And then
Uh,
they'll cry and act like they were victimized.
yeah. I'm like, child, hey, some C boy. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But thank you for coming. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not that type of person. And see, most people say, oh, she got nails. I told you last week, was it week before some heifer tried to call me out? I will take this lace front off. I might even do it tonight. I don't, it just depends on how I feel. Hey, Easy did it. I'm gonna take this lace front off tonight. I don't care how many nails I break. I will get to you like in real life. That's why I don't do a lot of talking. I've never been a person that did a lot of talking. I've always been kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying, kind of to myself and try not to bother people. That's why I say, you know, this YouTube reality, like, it's really crazy. People be on some different type of energy. They be on some different type of energy. But I'm like this in real life.
Yeah.
I am, and I don't care how many people try to spin what I say. I am diabolical. I will come and see you. I will not back. I am that ignorant. I am that crazy that I will not run.
Yeah, but I don't
I
know.
will
Something like I said, these some people, you know, the more desperate people get for attention, they do all sorts of crazy things. I
Oh
would
yeah.
I would never encourage anybody, like, if somebody is, you know, just using the words and coming, I would never say, hey, you know, like I said, for me, I am perfectly content with, oh, you talking junk about me? Good for you.
Right.
Unless you can show me what you do in life, you're a
They can't.
born loser. You know,
They can't. They
you know,
can't.
unless
All
you
they can do is talk.
yeah,
All
unless
they
you
can
show
do is
me
talk. And that's what they better do in their other state. Even if they in the same state. That's all you can do is talk. And that's what it better be. That's what it better stay. Because if you come my way, if you come anywhere in my vicinity, it's on and popping like fish grease, like in real life though. And that's why I really try not to even go in that type of realm of my, because I can go in that realm where I'm just like, I'm not thinking, hey, Tamia, I'm not thinking like a, mature, articulate adult, a teacher or whatever the hell you want to, like, I'm thinking like in real life, like, I really don't care. Like, and so I have to, so people don't really know. Some people that are quiet and mind their business are really crazy. In
well,
real life, though, not
I
no
know
fake,
that
not no put on, but in real life,
I know this. If somebody want to come at me and see me in real life, you know what's gonna happen to them? They going
they're
to
gonna get
jail.
shot.
No, they going to jail. No, that's only if you come to my house, come into my house.
Oh, okay. Well, either one, you get shot or go to jail for
But you
me.
going to jail. But you going to jail. So
Hmm.
I'm a side. I've always, like Kwame Brown said, I'm a sidewalk dude. I ain't never had no problems with nobody. And so if
Yeah.
people want to carry themselves on YouTube and do all this other stuff, and this is their life, it's not my life. You know, I mean, I feel sorry if you're over 55.
Right. And still acting a
YouTube
fool.
gets all your energy.
Right. And that's what I feel like that too. And it's just like I have older women in my family, older men in my family that still living to this day. The way that some of these people carry on here, like I've never, and I have some real, I got one crazy cousin named Robbie May. Now, that's a crazy old name, Robbie May. She crazy as hell. Robbie May will fight. She will shoot you. She shot her husband. Her husband was beating on her. She got a 22 and shot him in his head. So I
Salute
know I got some
OC.
crazy cousins in my family. But Robbie May ain't got nothing on these folks. Hey, O Speaks ain't got nothing on these folks in real life. Like she know how to act. Even though she crazy, she know how to act with around people.
Mhm.
These folks on here, I'm pretty sure if she got on here, she wouldn't be doing all that. She crazy, but she ain't crazy like that. She crazy in real life. The crazy in real life is, I'll shoot you, but I don't have to be like all boisterous and loud and bold, all that kind of foolishness on here. She crazy in real life. She just shoots you.
Mhm.
And she did get off by manslaughter or whatever, but I think it was self-defense or whatever
And she
because the
killed
guy
him.
was, yeah, she killed him. The man was beating on her. She told him, she said, leave me alone. She moved. She got her 3 daughters. She got the hell up out of there. He kept trying to come and one time tried to beat her. She took out her gun and shot him in the head. Now that's the kind of family I come from. So you want to try it if you try it if you want to. You're gonna find out that fat meat is definitely greasy. I'm just saying.
Y'all Texas people, I'm telling you, Texas don't
So, and
play.
she, like I said, she crazy, but she one of the nicest persons you'll ever meet. But she'll let you know, don't play with her. And see, that's what I'm saying. She's not a loud person, but you know, if you talk to her, you know she about that life. So I always tell people, watch out for quiet people. Watch out for people that mind their own business. Watch out for real scary people. Because they'll do anything. They'll take you up out of here. She shot that man in his head. He is no longer here. Okay. So and I think they, like I said, the judgment was in self-defense because he had been putting his hands on her and she told him, this your last time ever putting hands on me, right? And she
See,
meant what she said, right?
that's a good discussion to have about domestic violence. Like if somebody's beating on you, I mean, is it justified to shoot them and kill them? I mean, I don't know.
Right. Well, it is what it is. She told him. She gave him a warning. He didn't abide by those warnings, right? And she showed him what time it was. And Robin May should be either in her mid 50s, or mid to late 50s, or early 60s.
Yeah, if you got a country woman that got two names, don't mess with her.
Robin May.
No.
She ain't like I said, she ain't to be played with. That's why I said these people on here don't really scare me. All that huffing and puffing and talking crazy and cussing, that don't scare me. You should meet real people in real life, and the quiet folks that are the people that you don't think is crazy, that's really about their life. Them the ones you need to be crazy about. Like I said, Robin May didn't have no issue with taking him out because she warned him not to touch her again. He touched her again. He tried to black her eye again. That was the last time that he breathed his last breath. Now, that's my first cousin. Okay. So I come from that type of stock. Okay. So this ain't what you want. I'm just saying. Don't, especially in Texas, since they made things legal down here in Texas, baby. Like I said, this ain't what you want. Now you can talk all you want to online, but you better keep it cute. I don't give a damn if you in Detroit, California, Florida, wherever the hell, Georgia, wherever the hell you from. You better stay there.
Don't you be putting down my state. Don't be putting down Florida.
I'm just saying, wherever these hoes from, wherever these niggas from. That's all. That's why I'm saying YouTube and social media has become to where people think that they can say and do anything to you. Anything.
Facts.
Just to find out that you found somebody that's way more crazier than you could ever be. And you trying to threaten them? Oh my God. Yeah, your ass gonna find out. And I think that's what it takes for some people. Just like my cousin's husband. He didn't think fat meat was greasy. He thought he can keep putting his hands on her until he found out that no, yeah, your last time you putting your hands on me is your last day. And he found that out. So shout out to my cousin Robin May.
Hey, listen, don't mess with Robin May. Don't mess with any country woman that got two names.
And she was from West Dallas. So she was from West Dallas. She had a whole bunch of brothers. It was just one girl. She had a whole bunch of brothers. So she, like I said, I think she just got tired of it. Robin May said, "I'm tired of it." She took him out of here. And I'm not making light of the fact that she took somebody's life.
Bullshit,
that, it's a tragedy. But you gotta leave people alone. You can't think that you can get away with doing people any kind of way and they're gonna be okay with that. So if that was my first cousin, right, and my grandmother was completely fine with it, I'm not laughing. I think I am so tipsy. I am not. Hey, L, Lee, how are you? I am not being an advocate for killing, unaliving anybody. But I just think that I think that people just need to keep their hands to themselves. You know, people need to do the right thing. If you don't want to be with somebody, if somebody annoys you that much that you feel like you got to put hands on them, then you don't need to be with them. So I just think that she just got tired of the abuse. She really did. She got tired of the abuse, and she handled up on his ass.
Well,
You
I
know,
mean, it is what it is. But that's like I said, that'd be a great lot. That'd be a great discussion to have talking about domestic violence situations. I actually had an aunt that the story went the other way. She actually was murdered by her husband.
oh my God. Hey, Martin.
Yeah, and that was probably the first time I experienced like death in my family because I was
Right.
like 9 or 10 years old. But at the same time, if you got somebody that's touching on you and fighting you, even if you're a man, don't stick around and take that. Leave or pull a rob. I wish my aunt did a Robin May on him. I really do.
Right. Robin May. And see, my grandmother told her, don't let no man hit you. You do what you need to do. And she did what she needed to do. So I am not advocating. Please do not come under my comments saying, oh, you advocating for murder. No, I am not. But what I do know is self-defense it may be essential for you. And that may be the only way that you can keep this man from hurting you or your children. Eventually, like I said, if something, my cousin Rob May, and I asked her, she was like, either it's me or him. And she said it was her. It was him, not her. She had 3 daughters that she had to raise. 3 daughters. So it's likely for men sometimes to murder the women. I mean, I don't, you two might get me, but unalive the woman, right? My cousin Robin May was like, nah, it's gonna be him. I told him to keep his hands off of me. He didn't want to keep his hands off of me. So here you go. I told you, I warned you, told you stay away from me. I said, go on about your business. You kept on trying to get to her. Yeah, she had to do what she had to do. I mean, there was no other way. And back then, that was in, I believe, the 80s. It was either in the mid or the late part of the 80s. So when this happened. So, back then they were a little bit, I'm gonna say kind of lackadaisy when it came to stuff like that, domestic violence. Most time police don't even want to get involved in that.
Well,
I was
there's a reason why though, because
yeah, because
that's
the woman goes in defense of the man and then gets on with the policeman, and then you got the man and the woman trying to go against the policeman. The policeman's just trying to help, so he's caught in the crossfire. I talked to a policeman before, and that's what he was telling me about domestic abuse.
yeah,
They hate those
that's
calls.
that's the most dangerous police call that an officer can make is a
Mhm.
domestic violence call. And I was driving through some backwoods country and backwoods town in Georgia, and I saw like this truck that had this picture of an officer, like in loving memory of, and
Mhm.
then I looked it up on the internet, and I saw it, and that showing up that dude died because it was a black officer. He died because he was answering a
A
DV call.
domestic call,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's what I heard from another officer. They said, I hate domestic call violence, domestic violence calls, because when we get there, when we try to arrest the man,
Oh
the
yeah.
woman steps in the way, tries to defend the man when she the one that called. I'm like, what the hell? But see, I don't know the psyche of a woman like that. I've never been in a situation like that. I wish a nigga would put his hands on me. That's all
So
I'm gonna say.
so let me tell
But
you a true let me tell you a true story, Selena. I
mhm.
was 19 years old. Yeah, you gotta take a sip of wine for this one. So I was 19 years old. I was in college. My cousin came and picked me up from college, and we were up in the mountains, and we drove about an hour west, and
Mm-hmm.
hang out. My cousin was a drug dealer, and so he would sell crack cocaine. One of the people who was around there is the aunt of a very famous person, very famous person, but he would sell crack to all these old heads. And so
Right.
we were sitting out there, and this one old head, he didn't have no lights, he didn't have no water in his house.
Mm.
And we all sitting outside, and I'm like, what am I here? This dude, his wife pulls up. She gets out the truck and she has like McDonald's from him or McDonald's. She
Mm.
didn't get him anything. And she was like, well, you can have some of my food. That man took that bag of McDonald's and he smacked her in the face with it, took those fries, smashed those fries in her face and started beating on her. And all these
Oh.
old heads, and it was like 3 or 4 men and 2 or 3 women there. And
Mhm.
they watched this man do that. And he said, and one of the old heads said, well, Red crazy. I ain't gonna get in between him and his woman. And I'm thinking like one of my biggest regrets was I didn't knock him out. But at the same time, 2 minutes later, his wife was sitting there saying, she looked at me because I looked like I was horrified because I told you I had an aunt that me and my cousin, we had an aunt that was murdered by her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So she got blood coming out of her nose. And she was like, no, don't worry. It was my fault. It was my fault. She said,
See?
this happens sometimes. It was my fault. And I'm looking like, like weird about this. And so
Very weird.
and so it was just something I said I would never let that happen in my presence again. But then
No.
if I did jump in, then that wife would have probably jumped me.
Exactly. That's why I
And that's a
said
true story, by the way. That's not some
I
fabricated fiction.
right. And see, Mel, that's kind of how I see things too. Like, I would be like, maybe I should jump in, but at the same time, you don't know what these women's psyches are. And I talked to an abused woman before, and she told me, she said, it's something that you can't understand. It's like as women, we feel like, we deserve that, because maybe it's something we did. And it's really sometimes people that have really low self-esteem. But for me, I don't care how bad I think about myself. You touch me if you want to, you're going to find out. And I mean that with my whole heart, man or woman. I will tear your ass up or I will shoot you. Like in real life, though, like I don't have a problem with that. Keep your hands to yourself. See, my grandmother told me, keep your hands to yourself. And that man needs to keep his hands to himself. They don't need to put your hand, you put your hands on me, you'll find out. And I'm not one of those people that think I'm Miss Billy Badass, but I tell you one thing about me, you put your hands on me if you want to, and it's not in a loving way. You're going to find out.
You gonna go Robin May on them?
That I am just as ignorant. I'm talking about ignorant, like to the point to where, yes, you will meet your maker. Keep your hands off of me. Keep your hands off of me, and I'm going to keep my hands off of you. That's why I said when people try to threaten you, that's the wrong thing to do with me because I'm going to be expecting to see you. And when I'm expecting to see you, I'm expecting to be able to have a good reaction for your ass.
Well, I just say this: don't give nobody even enough energy on these quote unquote so-called YouTube streets. Because, like I said before, if you're looking to expand your channel, and all these,
I'm just saying,
they're gonna try to bring your channel down, and they're gonna try to keep you circling and cycling.
Right. Yeah, but I'm just saying, just come and see me. That's all I'm saying. Just come and see me if you want to. You'll find out. That's all I'm saying. Just come and see me.
Well, I'm gonna tell them, don't come see me. I don't want you to know where I live. I don't want you to know where I'm from.
Hey, GQ, hey, SBK. I don't want you to look. It's not. I don't want none of these people, even if they live in Texas. I don't want to see you.
Look, and if they come near me, I'm calling the police.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police, but I'm saying, just saying, I'm gonna call the police, but I'm going. I might shoot you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't. Just the thing about it, and I keep telling you, Mel, the thing about it with quiet people, with people that want to be level headed, they are some of the most dangerous people that you could ever find because they make it a habit. They make it a point to mind their business. So
Mhm.
when somebody decides to take them out of that, I want to be level headed and just leave it alone. And you take me out of that zone,
Yeah,
right?
I had to catch myself on that, and so like I said, so I wanted to say, am I bringing light to my YouTube channel, or am I bringing drama and confrontation? So that's one of the reasons why I don't do the beef stuff. But
Right.
I want to be a voice where people can look at and say, okay, Mel, like you hear me speak now. I'm not some ignorant jackass.
No.
I have good diction. I have good, vernacular. I speak well. I think some people might say I speak white. I don't know what that means.
You're a white boy, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, white like white boy. I'm a square. I'm like, yeah, I'm the squarest motherfucker on YouTube. I don't care, right? But you ain't gonna find no mugshot of me on YouTube. You ain't
Right.
gonna dig up one. You ain't gonna dig up no arrest records or none of that stuff. I'll be the boringest motherfucker on here. But but at the same time, I don't know these people. I don't have nothing to do with them. Like I said, there's only one or two people I might actually say, okay, in real life I can meet them. So but that's about it. So
Right. And I agree with that. Like I said, I'm pretty much, me,
Odom,
Mel.
I want to challenge you to a Jeopardy contest anyway. I want to know
Okay.
who I want to challenge Odom Speaks to a Jeopardy match, and I wonder who people think will win, me or Odom Speaks.
Okay. Well, a lot of people think I'm a dumb blonde, but you'll be surprised the things that I know. But that would be great. Um, I would definitely like to do that. I think that a lot of people will be surprised of things I know. Like I was telling yesterday, I said I can go to a museum and talk about a Van Gogh painting, you know, or a Frida Kahlo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly because right now I'm just
You just said
like,
you could talk about
oh, Frida Kahlo, Frida Kahlo, or Frida Kahlo. I can't pronounce it right
Nah,
now,
I got you. I get it.
but you got it. It's a Mexican. It's a Mexican artist. I
Mhm.
can talk about all of that and the paintings in her life, and because I studied that. I studied that. I don't have to go to a museum and be like, "What's up, nigga? How y'all doing? What's up? I'm in the house, Selena in the house. I know how to conduct myself. I'm a well versed person. Most people don't realize that. They think you're a dumb blonde. They think, oh, she's ignorant. She don't know this. She not that smart. Bitch, you don't
As
know
long
me.
as they keep their hands themselves.
Child, bitch, you don't know me. So I really, excuse me, but like I said, forgive me if I'm a little tipsy. But I'm just telling you,
Right.
I know what I know, and what I don't know, I study to find out about it.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things I don't know, but I study to see to find out. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people. I don't pretend like, oh, I know this and don't know shit. I try to study what I don't know, you know? And then if I don't know, I just say I don't know, but let me research that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of those people too that I enjoy learning on my time, not because of the university, but on my time, I enjoy learning different things. Um, and I really do. Like I said, I am really a well versed person. At least I try to be. That I can be kind of know a little bit about everything. Yeah, I might not know the full scope of everything, but I know a little bit about some things. Um,
Well, clarity is key. You
right.
speak very clear in how you express yourself and express your thoughts. And one of the biggest things about being somebody that's an intellectual person is being able to do that. And having a clear mindset in how you address and how you speak on things. So yeah, no
Right.
say that you can't. I just want to challenge Odom Speaks to a Jeopardy contest because I want to have a battle. I want to do a beef channel and do an intellectual beef channel against him. We have a nerd channel. We go against each other. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, I would love to do you Autumn Speaks. I think y'all would be good. Like I
No,
would
that's
definitely,
he's a good cat, man. So like
yeah.
like
O Speaks, like he's one of those people. Like he is like a certified. He can be a certified butthole, right? But he is a very intelligent. He's very intelligent. Sarcasm seems to be his niche. He is extremely sarcastic. And for some people, it will go over their heads because they are slow mentally. But he can say things, right? And he can say things that will basically cut you all the way down. And you don't even know that you're cut down until you realize, what the hell just happened. That's
yeah,
how Otis speaks is.
and I mean,
He is definitely out there. I always tell old speaks like, you're so interesting. And he's like, oh, I'm not that big of a deal. Oh, but he is really intelligent. He's really sarcastic, which can sometimes make him come off like a butthole.
mm.
But he is really a decent person. Like, I don't know if I'm just talking, but
No,
just
the thing. So I'll say this. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I'll say this about just people in general. I think the more authentic people are, the better they
Mhm.
are as people on here. I think when you go in, come on YouTube, and you have to be a character, or you have to
Right.
pretend to be something, and you have to put other people down to build yourself up. I think that is what. I think that's what turns a lot of people off, or turn a lot of people.
Right.
I always tell people it's a lot of money that you can make on YouTube. You don't have to take out of somebody else's pocket to put money in your own pocket. You don't have to trash
Exactly.
somebody else's content to build your content. Because if your content's good enough, it'll stand on its own. Salute to the brother Cortez ENT.
Real. Hey, Cortez.
But yeah, salute to you, Daryl Hardaway, as well. But it's just
There, yeah.
that's just I've always stood on that, and I am exactly, if you ever met me, or if anybody ever met me in real life, that you guys would be like, damn, Mel is really that way in real life. You know why? Because I don't need to put on be a fake persona on here.
Right.
And it is what it is.
Hey,
Salute,
writers.
grateful.
That's what I feel too. Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of, I'm not working on eggshells with you hoes and niggas. Like, y'all just over there, you know? I'm just gonna be me. If I say what I say, I said what I said. And what you gonna do about it? You gonna come down to Oak Cliff? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing but talk, 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 and make up more lies because that's what they're good at doing. So I don't give a damn. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. If I don't, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But if I do, I do. This is a new coming year that I'm just like not walking on eggshells with people. Um, like I was telling y'all the other day, I'm not fooling with too many people offline on here. These motherfuckers is fake. They weird, and I don't got time for none of that. They do a lot of pretending like they're your friend, pretending like they're happy for you, pretending like, oh, I'm there, I'm your sis, I'm your bro, I'm there for you. Them niggas ain't there for you. They don't know you.
No.
You don't know them. Do they know you? They don't know you, and you don't know them. And some of these folks is liars. They lie. So I don't like dealing with liars. I don't like dealing with fuckboys. I don't like dealing with fake ass hoes that pretend like they cool with you and they not. Bye. Go over there in that corner. Now I'm gonna treat you accordingly until I see differently. If I see differently, I'm gonna block your ass. I'm just gonna block. I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna block you. Not
No,
you. I'm just saying in general. I'm just gonna block your ass. I ain't got time for you. I think I think in life it is so crucial for you to deal with people that you want to deal with. Those you don't want to deal with them, you let them know. I don't want to deal with you. I
that,
don't block you. You are not important. Go over there.
but see,
Go
I
over
mean,
there.
I don't block. But one thing I will
Wow.
do, like I said, you'll never see me trolling in somebody else. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I
Oh
like
yeah.
if somebody's, if I'm in like Gambi's chat or somebody like that, and it's somebody that I don't like, yeah, I troll the shit out of them. But I'm working.
Oh, you do that. I ain't got
But
time
I'm
for
working
it.
on that. So,
I
but I'm
don't like
not
you
gonna
like
go
that.
to other people's content that I don't follow, and that's just like just a rule of thumb for me, and I think that's a rule that everybody should practice. Like I said, if you, so I'm gonna bounce off here real quick. I'm gonna bounce off, but
I
if you wanna,
appreciate you for coming up.
of course, don't listen.
I
We
hope
got
I didn't scare you away because, like I said, sometimes when I get the Carlos, what is this, Carlos Rosa or whatever the hell it is, I can't think of the name. You know, Ro
that's
Rosa.
that's that bottom shelf get you there quick.
Yeah. So when you get that, so hey, I'm
Yeah.
not usually a little tipsy, y'all. Y'all know I'm so. Oh, let me ask you this question. Today is not that day. It is Thursday, and I'm ready to get to Friday. So when I get to Friday, I can enjoy my the weekend. So,
Mhm.
okay, Mel, I
Yeah,
appreciate
well,
you. I hope
salute to you, fake teacher, and I'll be a
okay.
fake teacher, and we both will be fake. But I do want to have a panel, like I said, with a teachers panel, and
Oh yeah, I
maybe
will
we
definitely come up.
look.
I'm just starting out because, like I said, this is my thing. One, two. I think this is my third year.
Uh,
So this is my third
you a
year.
novice, you a newbie.
So there's some things that I just like go over my head, like art meetings, because I like special ed kids need art meetings, right?
Hmm.
Where you try to figure out where their placement is, where they should belong and all this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Like all that
Well,
stuff is just crazy.
I can tell you are very passionate in what you do with them.
I'm really not.
You
I'm
look.
just trying to make it.
Don't take this by any offense. You a better man than me because I couldn't do it.
I don't want to look. That's why I told y'all I'm changing to health management and sociology, so I can be a case manager. I can do into get into social work, or I can do school counseling. Just
Mhm.
depends. I can talk to kids and counsel kids and counsel people. I think I'll be pretty good in that. And my certification is going to be in mediation. So mediation is pretty good for me because I'm able to be a neutral party, like I've always been anyway. I always try to be neutral. These motherfuckers are just crazy on here, and they don't understand what neutrality is. But anyway,
You got to call it
being
down the middle, Selena. Call it down the middle. Call it down
right.
the middle.
So I just like I said, I think that I can do, I'm going to get my certification in mediation as well as my another degree in the sociology and the health management. So I'm going to have a lot of other things on my belt. You know what I'm saying? Where I can really be able to service people
Yeah.
because I found out that not only is there a lot of crack babies that have mental issues, there's just people that have mental
Well,
issue.
they use that to target a lot of our black sons too. And so the last thing I'm gonna say before I drop down is please, 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 people, before you let them tell you to put your kids on medication. Know what
Right,
medication they're trying to give your kids, and understand that a majority of the students that they put on
right.
that ADHD medication are your black sons, and then you wonder why they out here acting crazy as hell.
They crazy.
Best thing you can do is make sure that you
Exactly.
understand. Again, I'm gonna tell you guys this: it's a Ponzi scheme. The school gets money by having kids on ADHD. They get extra Title One money. They get federal funding.
Right.
The mama can claim her child as a disability dependent, and she can get a
Exactly.
social security check. The doctor can have a
Hmm.
new patient through Medicaid and a guaranteed patient.
Hmm.
They will use the system
They
to
will.
ruin our black sons. Watch
They
what
will.
you do to
They
your kids.
will.
And
This,
that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm gonna drop down, Selena.
I agree with you now. Thank you
Take
so
care,
much for
sis.
coming up, and I agree with you wholeheartedly because that happens every day. There's more and more parents that are trying to say, "Oh, my child is this, my child is that," so that they can get more money from the state. They don't even take care of their child the way they should. They get more and more money from the state. Your money, my money, take care of a situation that is not even they're not even diagnosed that they're just telling the doctors, I think my child is emotional disturbed, so they get more money for that, especially if they're foster kids. You got these people that are foster parents, they will try to do the most to get the most money from their foster child. It's not that they care for the child, that their well-being, that they get actually help, mental health. They want to get money from the state so that they can live their lavish lifestyles and live in their three, 2-story, 3-story homes and their 5 cars. That's what they do. I got a parent right now. She will sit up there. She wants us make a report. Make a report when he acts up. Why are we making a report and telling you? So you can go tell CPS, go tell that doctor that this boy is acting up in school, so you can get 5,000 more dollars when you already get, I'm gonna say 2,000. You want 5,000 more because he's emotionally disturbed. That's what these people do. Every foster parent does not take their job seriously. They just want money. They don't look at the child as a child that needs help. That's why I think these people should be screened very and just be intense with their screening when they become foster parents, because if it's not in your heart, if it's not in your true heart, like it's not in my heart to have no foster kids, I'm sorry, those kids got a lot of issues and I don't want to make their stuff worse, so I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But if you don't have the heart to deal with foster kids, don't foster them. You looking at them as another paycheck. That's what you're looking at them. And you know what? You're messing those kids up worse because you want to live up in a big old house and have 5 cars, luxury cars. Yeah, that's what they do. Not all. There's some good foster parents. There's some good foster parents that love children. They understand that these children need special help. But it's some parents, some foster parents, it's all about money for them. That kind of stuff. Mm-mm. They don't need no kids. Well, I appreciate it. The wine sipping with Selena wasn't what I expected it to be. Russell wanted me to come up. He wanted his other people to come up. They didn't show up. So I'm just doing, we just kind of freelance. I invited somebody else too, but they didn't show up. So that's cool. These people, they do their own thing. You don't know what people got going on. Some people don't got nothing going on. They just want to watch you in the bushes, and so they just want to watch you. They don't care nothing about, I don't know. These folks weird on here. So I let people be, that's why I stay in my lane. You don't come over here, I don't go over there. So that's how I see it. But I'm about to exit stage left. And I got a little tipsy. How I be scaring people away? I'm just a little old woman over here. How I'm gonna scare people away, Bucky? I ain't doing nothing. Like I say, niggas scared, they just scared. They just scared. you know. I mean, I can't stop. People are like I say, some people want to hit the panels. I understand some people don't want to hit the panels. Right? And then some people they just want to watch you and lurking and what's she gonna say? She's talking about me. She's saying any subliminals about me. I already know you already know the people I don't like. So that ain't nothing new. And then the ones I'm on the fence with, well, you just on the fence. Like, I don't care. You just on the fence. You know, I don't know what it is. Some people I'm just kind of like, I don't know about you. You a little, you a little out there. So I don't know. I'm put you over here on the side. Some people I'll say I already X you out. You blocked, block, block, blah, blah, blah. That's already decided. Some people I have on the side because I'm like, I really don't know about you. You seem okay, but you know how they go. Jamil. Oh, that's a Jamil. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy. I said, Jimmy. Jimmy, how are you? You said, I'm in the bushes, but I had to chime in and say that the same goes in our community, too. Hispanic families are targeted for over medicating our kids as well. Right. They are. These kids out here are over medicated because why? The state gives them more money. That's the only why. That's the only reason. You know? So yes, Darian, I am feeling the wine. Um, you know me, I'm just usually, oh, well, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about that. Forget all that. I'm trying to go to sleep tonight. I sleep well, but I want to sleep like just hard. I want to sleep hard. Um, like I said, today was this week. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know about you, but 2005 has 2005, 2004 has been kicking, has been rough, right? 2004 has been rough. It's been very rough for me. It's been rough for a lot of people, not just me, but for a lot of people. So when I come on here and I try to do a live, try to make a little money, which is okay, because I know I don't have money like that. um, you know, but I'm not gonna say like Kevlo, support. I'm not gonna say like Kevlo, support. But 2024 has been very challenging for me. I'm not talking about this YouTube bullshit because these people don't matter to me. Hey, Miss Chicago. But I'm talking about in real life. When real life happens, you learn, you go through things and you deal with things and you're just like, what the hell are you doing, God? Oh, I didn't mean to say, what the hell are you doing, God? Because that's like disrespectful. But I be thinking that in my head, like, even though he can hear it, like, it's crazy. What the hell is going on? And you be thinking about that, and you be like, God, are you have you have you forsaken me? Have you what is wrong with these people? Are these people just really that fake out here? And I try not to jump out the window because I can jump all the way out. And then I'll be like, oh my God, why did I do that? So I really try to refrain myself from a lot of things that I want to say that I don't say, because, I know I'm an overthinker and I jump out the window a lot. So I just say, okay, I'm just not going to touch that because I don't know. But 2024 has been difficult for me. And I know maybe some of you guys have experienced that, Bucky. I know for me, I definitely this year more and more I'll be wanting to cuss people out. I definitely more and more want to shoot people. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That could be against the YouTube policies. But I definitely want to shoot people more this year. I shouldn't say that because that was so bad. Because then, hey, these people say, "Oh, she's doing terroristic threats or something." But I definitely, I'm okay. I'm definitely, let me put this aside because I'm definitely out of here. But more and more each day, I'm just trying to really just be real with myself. Okay. And I definitely have seen some things. I've seen how people are so easily just persuaded and don't know the truth. I see how some people can be so pretentious with you. He said the mind's talking to you. Yeah. But I'm really, sometimes when you're a little tipsy, the real comes out, right? The real person comes out of you and you just start to kind of say what you want to say. Hell, I might put this live on private because I think I'm doing a little too much. But I'm like, Kevlo tonight, support. So Kevlo said, I ain't been talking on here for this this long. You ain't gave no $5. You ain't gave nothing to my super chat. Poor Kevlo. Kevlo is just lost. He's just lost. Kevlo is just Kevlo is just Kevlo said he said I ain't been talking on this app for this long. Y'all ain't gave $5. Y'all ain't gave nothing. I just made $30. He said I just made Kevlo is so lost. Kevlo, if you hear me tonight, Kevlo, get help. You are definitely you're definitely lost. But I think Kevlo, you just need to reset. And you need to realize that these people on YouTube ain't your friends, your family, the people that are there for you, people that put up with your spoiled ass because you are spoiled. They love you. They might not like everything about you. They may not understand about you, but they love you. Family, for the most part, to me, comes first for any other nigga on here, right? All these other people don't count. My family was on here. My family, we stick together. We may not like everything about each other, but we stick together. So, Kevlo, don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these folks. You better get it in line. I was the baby. Babies are spoiled. Babies are spoiled, and they are sometimes weird, right? Well, not weird, but they just try to be a rebel against everything, right? Kevlo is spoiled. He's a rebel, right? but he doesn't know the real people that are actually there for him, that he needs to support, that he needs to listen to. He is so busy trying to be, I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. You don't know these people. These people don't know you. You don't know these people. If you an outlaw, you an outlaw, right? But at the same time, common sense ain't common. You need to be common. You need to see the real people that's been there for you. Okay? And you need to support them. You need to not be fake with them. You need to you need to stop with the BS, because these people on YouTube don't care nothing. I mean, nothing about you. They only want to use you because they don't like somebody. They're cool with somebody else. You you're going down the wrong path. And I know, because I was spoiled. I was the baby. I was a baby until one of my brothers came along. Like, ugh. But I was a baby. I was spoiled. I was a rebel. I did everything different from everybody in my family. One thing that I never forgot, my family was always there for me. They maybe never understood me, but they accepted me. My sisters, they like, what the hell? Where did she come from? But they understood me. They understood that this is Selena. They love me regardless. These people on YouTube don't know you, and they're not gonna love you unconditionally. They're not gonna love you unconditionally when you mess up, when you cuss them out. Like, people on YouTube, like they're just not they're not real. They're fake. Very few people on YouTube are real. Out of all the people I met behind the scenes, so it's two. Maybe the other few, they still out. It's still out. The jury's still out on that. I don't know. I don't know them. But two, these people on YouTube, they want content, they want clicks, they want views. They don't like you. They don't know you. That's it. That's all. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. Yeah. There's some people I thought was real. It's some people that I thought was my sis, my bro, all this bullshit. Then people that I don't know, no, they're not none of that. Because when things get a little shaky, when things get a little weird, when things get a little funny, they don't know you. They don't want to come in your chat. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want, and then when they do, they want to do all this subliminal shit. Save that subliminal shit over there. Okay? I'm dealing with real people. If you ain't real, take your ass over there. Right? So, Kevlo, I'm just telling you this because you were one of the first people. No, I'm lying. You were one of the first people that I interviewed. You were, I don't know how many, what number you were. You were one of them. You were one of those people that I interviewed. You were a young, like we said, we're both young. We're both, immature in some ways, right? You were very vibrant, and you just was trying to learn your way on this YouTube streets and figure it out and be entertaining, because you are entertaining. I mean, not gonna lie to you, you do have some you can do some good music. You put your mind to it. Very entertaining. I like when you said something. I like when you said damn deep put makeup on and with Beijing on. That was so funny when you said he had When he had Beijing on his face, on his mustache, that was hilarious. I can't lie. I'm just sorry. But it was, I definitely feel like at the same time, you definitely need to understand what family is about. Because family, um, I'm not talking about, just some people. I'm talking about real family that's been there for you, that support you. They are the real thing. And those are the ones that you need to hold close to. He said, damn D. What is that damn D about to be mad at you, Selena? I don't give a damn. That was funny. He said he had Beijing on his face. I thought that was hilarious. Not gonna lie to you, that was absolutely. No, even though I, even though I got close to Deputy's face, I don't think it was Beijing, but it was just the fact that he said that, and I'm like, oh, so I'm sorry, it was just funny, but like I said, Kim Lowe he's just just a fuck up. Excuse me, he is just he is not. I'm not gonna say he's a fuck up, but he is definitely young. Like Kevin's 30, so he's acting like he's 20. So, like I said, he's a sweetheart. I always call him Teddy Bear. When I don't know if you guys remember, but I interviewed Kevlo. Kevlo was a teddy bear to me. He was just a sweetheart, but he was just, you know, I think he's just trying to find his way in this YouTube world of whatever. He's trying to figure out, um, who is who, but your family. And I'm not saying family is always family, but it's better than people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the people you don't know, you think you cool, shit, they don't even like you like that. You know what I'm saying? Even some family you gotta watch, but man, family will put up most family will put up with you more than people that you don't know. So I think Kevlo just needs to he's a sweetheart, but he just, like I said, when you're the baby and you try to be rebel, you try to do different than other people, sometimes you just the fuck up, and not forgiving for that, but it's just the truth. Sometimes you're a fuck up. So I know personal experience. I'm the baby. Well, shoot, I forgot about that brother I had. I'm not the baby anymore, but I was the baby, and my parent, like, people didn't know where I came from. They just thought, okay, she is different. She's weird. Or where do we put her? My sisters was like, oh my God, she's nothing like us. Right? My dad was like, what the hell am I going to do with her? So I can understand the baby complex kind of thing. The middle child and the baby are always the oddballs. So after I had my dad had my brother, then I was the kind of like middle to the last. So I was kind of like the oddball after that. So I always was different. Kevlo is just different. But I think he tries too hard. He needs to just be calm and just go with the flow. Just love his family. Forget this YouTube foolishness. Forget the YouTube people pretend like they like you. They was just talking about you last week. So I don't know how you can be cool with them, but okay. I know for me, I can't be cool with nobody that just talked about me last week. But that, hey, Teach his own. Maybe some people better than me. Mm. I think people out here, when you come with your family, stay with your family. Get involved with these YouTube people. Makes you come off like you jealous heart or something. I don't know. I like Kevlar. I think he's misunderstood, but I also think he's a fuck up. I think he's a fuck up too. But I don't think he means any harm, even though he's just always doing stupid stuff. But he's really I call him my teddy bear. I think Rodney was my teddy bear too. Rodney's a teddy bear too. He's a little chubby teddy bear. My little chubby teddy bear. But we gotta pray for people. Hey, Captain Wood. Gotta pray for people. Pray for me that I can go walk to my bed and not fall and not have an injury. So I don't have, so I can't go to work. But I think people just really need to just leave YouTube, family. And that's real talk. That's without me being tipsy. Leave family, YouTube. Because guess what? At the end of the day, YouTube people ain't gonna care nothing about you. That's it. That's all. Most of the time, your family, you got a few idiots in there that don't jealous hearted, don't care nothing about you. We ain't talking about them. We talking about real family that cares for you, that loves you, that dealt with you, that accepts you for your crazy behavior. Those are the people that you hold dear to them. Not people that you've never met, not people that don't care nothing about you. They just want to laugh. They just want to cause confusion because it looks good and sounds good, and they can't stand the other person. And they can't really stand you at the end of the day. Those are the people that you just stay away from, you know? So I may be talking a little bit from what is this? Carlos Rosa, or whatever the hell it is. But I'm telling the truth. YouTube people don't care nothing about you. Real family, real people that put up with your bullshit, they care about you. Don't waste your time with YouTube people. Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. Life is too short. You just never know when it's your day to come. My cousin's fiance father died, I think today. He said on his post that his heart is ripped out of his chest. Do you know how quick people can be taken from you? They can be taken from you very fast, just like you can be taken from this earth. Do not waste your time on this earth being a damn fool. Now, I know I just had some Carlos and I can't pronounce the last name. I can't pronounce it. But I'm speaking some real truth. At the end of the day, real life is happening. How you live your life, whether you cussing, fussing, talking about people like a dog, saying everything under the sun about people, you're going to have to answer for that. I'm going to have to answer for maybe me drinking too much wine, because I was supposed to be doing this in moderation, but I seem to drink a little bit more because I'm a lightweight. I'm not like one of these heavy drinkers that can drink everything and be good. I'm actually one of those people that have 2 glasses of wine and I might be dancing on the table. But one thing I know for sure is that I treat the real people in my life, treat them good, and I do the best that I can by showing them that I love them. I see one of my older sisters today, and I gave her a hug and I let her know I love you. Don't know. It could be my last day or hers. What is the last memory of me cussing out my family member, people that I love? That's tragic. And I think people need to get out of this celebrity kind of mindsets, this reality bullshit, and see people for who they are. Love your people. I'm talking about your real people. I'm not talking about no fake people. I'm not talking about somebody you just met 1 month ago. I'm talking about real people in your life. That's what I'm talking about. And when it's all said and done, will you be satisfied with how you left the situation, how you left the person? The last thing you said, I can't stand you, nigga. F you. I hate you. Is that the last thing you want to say when it's your last time or that's their last time? Is that the last thing you want to say? So those things you might want to think about before you start saying stuff to people. I tell people that I love. I don't tell them I love them to Reese's Pieces. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just tell them I love you. I give them a hug. I show them love. Why? It could be my last day. It could be theirs. How you spend your life is in the middle. It's not the birth and it's not the death. It's the middle. It's that mark there. That how you live your life, how you show people love, how you treated other people. That's what's gonna matter. Nobody gives a damn about how much money you make, how much you're so popular and people love to see you. Like nobody cares nothing about that. At the end of the day, it's about how you make people feel. At the end of the day, do you make people feel like they want to cry? Do you make people feel like you want to hate? Or do you make people feel like you want to laugh, encourage, love? That's the way I want to live my life. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be tipsy, but unfortunately, I am. But one thing I will say, you cannot say that what I am not saying is real. It's how I'm feeling at the time. And most of the time when people are tipsy, they just speak the truth on how they feel anyway. I want to make people feel good when they're in my presence. I don't want to make people feel uptight. I don't want to make people feel that they hate, or I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. I want people to let them feel that they feel good about themselves, that they are loved, that they are liked, that they are, incredible. And I really make it a point to do that each and every day. Some days I fail because some days I don't give a damn. It's all about me in my mind. But really, we got to always look at the bigger picture. I think a lot of stuff on YouTube is done because people want attention. They want to be heard. Some idiot over there will say, I want to be heard. Oh, so you mean you've been ignored all your life? So you want to be heard all of a sudden? Most of these people just want to be heard because they haven't been heard when they were young. They haven't been heard when they were even an adult. So they can come on here and they put this persona and say, oh, I want people to see me. I'm the queen. I'm this. And I'm like, you look so stupid at the end of the day. And maybe I might look stupid since I'm tipsy. I don't know. Hey, Kevin. I don't know. I might look stupid too. One thing about it, I don't have to be heard. I got a family. I got people that love me. So if I want to talk, if I want to feel heard, I can talk to my family. I can talk to my friends. I don't have to just barge my way into a conversation or barge my way to make people see me. Look at me. Oh, I'm gonna put my titties up and all this bullshit. I'm gonna twerk my ass and all this kind of stuff. Even though some fools think I can't twerk, but they don't even know me like that. Okay, but that's another. But anyway, my point is, I don't have to be none of that. I can just be me. Now you can be another character. You can be Big Mama and all this bullshit. But at the end of the day, I can just be Selena. And if you're the one you want to listen to me, I don't. So I don't give a damn. That's on you. Um, but I want to make people feel like they enjoy being around me. My cousin, one of my older cousins, cousin Becky, she told me a long time ago, she said, people remember the way you make them feel. Okay. Now, some people, I'm not going to give them that because I've already dismissed you. So you can go on about your way. I don't want to make you feel nothing but dismissed. Okay. But for the people that I cherish, the people that I would like to get to know, the people that I want to get to know, I want them to cherish me. I want them to cherish me, the good me, the things that make them feel good about themselves. Um, and yeah, for the most part, you get some people, they'll be like, oh, when she left me, she just pissed me off because she won't acknowledge, she won't all this bullshit. But that's just bullshit. I don't know you. You don't know me. I can't affect you that much, right? I'm talking about people that you build relationships with. You really should be very cautious and careful on how you deal with people. You really should. How you affect people. I don't like when people lie to me. That is a good way of getting your ass booted out with me. Don't lie to me. Just tell me, hey, I ain't feeling it, or hey, I don't want it. I'm good with that. What I'm not good with is people with the foolishness. That's how a lot of people get on my block list. Okay. Thank you, Miss Hortense. I need to drink maybe more wine. So I just don't understand why people are so fake. If I love a person, if I want to get to know Bucky, I say, Bucky, I want to get to know you. It's a lot of things in my life that maybe may prevent me from getting to know you, but I want to get to know you. I feel like you're a cool person. I like your spirit. I'm not afraid to say that. Some people, you have to pull teeth out of them. And then when something happens, either they move on or they die. Oh, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have told my brother-in-law how much I loved him. It's unfortunate that some things you can show people, but you want to say it. And I think that it's unfortunate how people deal with other people, especially your family, especially the people that's important to you. So I don't have too much to say, but I will say this. Don't waste your time being angry and mean to people. Just block them, just like I do. Block them, cross them out. But the people that you love, don't waste your time fighting or going back and forth, having arguments. Don't waste your time with that. Love people. Life is so short. Like I said, my cousin's fiance's father just died today. Thank you, Rollo. And all I can say is he's hurting. I wonder what was the last conversation that he had with his father. You know, and I think about stuff like this. I go through things. I don't share a lot of things online because that is not a safe thing to do. You got a lot of evil people that lurk and want to sit up there and find your information and then bring it up in another like, oh, she was talking about this. Let me do content on this. And this kind of bullshit. They really when they don't realize they're real people too. You know, they're just fake at the moment, but they're real people. We all have feelings and we all have different ways of how we see things. We all have experiences and traumas that make us who we are. And I don't think people need to be playing with that stuff anymore. People need to be real with who they are and how they feel. I can't make that more plain. And the reason why I'm making that plain now, because I am that person that never could be real with myself and real with how I felt about a situation. Life is just, it's what you make it. Life is what you do. Life is how you treat other people. You can't be cussing people out and treating people wrong and then expect, it may be some idiots that may be cool with you because you didn't cuss them out and stuff, but life is more than that. It's how you treat people. It's how you treat yourself. Why is there so many people on here that's lost? They just go around just doing stuff and they don't have no conscience. They don't have nothing. They just, F that, F your kids, that's the wrong way to live life. That's the wrong way. Do you not know what you do to people is going to come back to you or come back to the ones you love? If it don't come back to you, it's going to come back to your kids. It's going to come back to your grandkids. People don't realize the universal law is reaping what you sow. And if you was a Buddhist, it's karma. You're going to get it back. How you treat your family members, how you treat your friends, how you treat a stranger, it's going to count. I'll tell you. Hey, shit, I messed up. I was talking too much because sometimes I talk too much. I ain't be trying to be messy, but sometimes I talk too much. You know what I'm saying? It come across maybe messy. Or maybe that's not what I said. I'm bold enough to say that, but when people don't have a conversation with me and they go by assumptions, that's where your ass get cussed out. Because you're going by assumptions. You're not going by what was actually said at that moment. All right. So I don't have to talk behind the people back because I don't know none of you mother suckers. And I ain't afraid of nobody on here. So if I have already said something to you, it's probably I've already said it either in your face or I said it to you on the phone. I mean, I don't have to be afraid of nobody on here. What you gonna do? Make content, make drops. Like at the end of the day, we all say stuff. The difference between me and a lot of people is I mean what I say. So you don't get no too much of a gray area with me. It's either black and white. I'm like my grandmother. Either I like you or I don't. It ain't no in between. So if I can't fool with you, if you ain't my cup of tea, you over here. I can still be respectful, but I already got you over there. I don't like people that pretend like they cool with me and then they not. So yeah, you over there in the block area. Or if I haven't already blocked you, I'm still thinking about it. So still mentally, I've already emotionally broke away from you. Yeah, I just do my own thing. I ain't trying to be nobody else on here. I don't give a damn about anybody else and what they do, how they do it, how they speak, and how they pretend to be. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be Selena. I would tell you my whole name, but you niggas are weird. Some of these niggas on here are weird and they try to dox you. So I ain't trying to do none of that. But my name is Selena. Selena, Selena, Selena. And at the end of the day, how I feel is how I feel. Either you like it or you don't. I hope that you do because look, we all have our days when we're a little tipsy. Hey, Channel R, I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming through. And yeah, I'm about to go. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I hope you got something for what I was saying. I said a lot of stuff. But what I do want people to understand is how we live our life is definitely going to reflect, on us. It's going to reflect in our future. And it's going to reflect with the people that we love. So we definitely got to be very cautious of how we live our life. Thank you, Big Red. Hopefully you can behave a little bit more, but I appreciate you. Thank you, SPK. But yeah, Miss Hortense knows me. Miss Hortense is in the chat. She know I'm the real deal Holyfield. Even though people want to say I'm fake as fuck, but they don't know me like that. They want to put a jacket on me that don't fit because they don't know me. And they want to say what they want to say because it makes them feel good about themselves. I'm the real deal. If I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. And you gonna know I don't fool with you like that. If you want to know, come and ask. You don't have to hide in the bushes. I can't pronounce it. It's Carlos. I'm saying Carlo. Carlo Rosa. I don't know. But I know one thing. I'm getting sleepy and it's time for me to go before I say anything else that might get me in trouble. Right. But I don't really care. Yeah. I don't really care about me getting in trouble because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, ain't nobody gonna whoop me. Right. I need to put this up here. And nobody gonna do nothing. You can make a drop, you can make a live, you can make whatever, but at the end of the day, can't nobody tell me I'm lying. They might not like it, but can nobody tell me I'm lying. So anyway, guys, love you guys to Reese's Pieces. I thank you for joining me. Good night, Channel R. I hope that you come back. If you haven't, like, share, and subscribe. But, I understand I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And I get that. So, hey, it is what it is. But I hope you will join me the next time. Thank you, Golden, for coming through. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. I appreciate your time. I hope I didn't do too much rambling because again, I am in another space. Okay. I might be I might be in Mars. I might be in Venus. What is that planet that they said is no longer a planet? Is it Venus or is it Pluto? It's one of them. I gotta go back. In school I know all of this stuff, but today I'm off. But one of them planets, but I'm in Mars. Okay. So when I'm in Mars, just bear with me. Okay. Again, I did not drink in moderation like I should have. Okay. It says, do not be drunken with wine. And I made that mistake because I just did. Okay. Pluto, right? So it was Pluto. We want a Venus or Pluto. So thank you, Channel R. Pluto is no longer a planet. Okay, so I was in Venus. I was in Venus tonight or Mars. Okay, and that's okay. That's okay. There's gonna be some more times that I'm in Venus and Mars. Okay, so at least you know that I'm not all. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Ooh, yeah. Like some days it's not even called for. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. Okay. I still look cute doing it. So that's all that matters. You guys have a nice night. Love you to Reese's Pieces. And basically, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to love bomb you. I'm just telling you, I appreciate you for coming through, pressing the like button. It is 10:20. Ooh, I said 20. Said 10:37. It's 10:37 here in Dallas, Texas. So it's 10:37 here. Okay. Okay. So I'm telling you, I appreciate you by telling you I love you to Reese's Piece. And I'm not trying to love bomb you. Okay. Hopefully in the morning I'll be okay. I'll be ready to get up in the morning. So y'all be blessed. And I'll talk to you guys later. I think this live did what it was supposed to do. It was sipping with Selena, even though I ended up doing most of the drinking, right? But I feel like it was definitely a good live. Okay. Love you to Reese's Pieces. Whatever I said, I think I can remember it tomorrow. And I meant what I said. And I didn't mean it with malice. I mean it with concern and love. So don't take it more than what it is. Or maybe on my bad days, if I ain't talk to Jesus, I might cuss you out. So you have a great day. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces. Bye. It's just saying, yeah, I am going to sleep good tonight.
Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You gon' be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.